out. It just came out literally a week ago.
What's going on?
We're nice intro. We got the tack intro there.
The tech show. The tack intro.
We're doing the tack show? Oops.
And you got the tack background.
I didn't switch anything around.
Come on.
Well, you guys were screaming at each other, so you guys threw me all off. Let's do the real intro. That, and then on top of whatever you guys were screaming about, I get here, and then you're talking, oh, well, all the little stuff at Target, the shelves are full, already going to clearance, and you're like, well, it just got laid out. Yeah, well, why is Fuzz already in clearance? I don't understand it.
Fuzz.
Biz Fuzz, whatever that little Wookiee thing name is.
He's in news. Don't worry.
Teddy bear. Okay. This show, before I say hi to everybody, I will give a warning. Wayseeker has completely gone off the rails, and he has redone news, and it's all to trigger Dom. So we're going to try to keep Dom's blood pressure at a reasonable amount. And then I did a comic review, and that's going to trigger Dom too.
I just want to give a heads up. My name is being changed. No more Old Man Fett, Darth Fett. So I want you to understand that.
Oh my God.
The dark side is running through my veins.
This is what happens when we keep him around for too long. Jedi's been suspended because apparently he thinks talking about titty magazines is okay. And, there we go. Let's say hi to the chat real quickly.
I was part of that show.
Yeah, but we don't blame anything on you. You're just a lovable sidekick. Here we go. Saying hi for the algorithm. What's up, Ed? Thank you for saying. Oh, Andy was first in, right? Did I miss some? I might have missed. No. All right.
Who was first?
Ed?
No, Ed was not first. Ed was like fourth.
Okay, go. Who's first? Put up who's first, Wayseeker. I lost.
Ruben's first.
SW Sunday with the Dark Side crew. Can you get any better? Sometimes we can, sometimes we can't. All right, give me the next one. GT Key Comics gives the thumb up and the high and beats Ed. Wow.
He scared us last week. He scared us on Friday that he didn't show up. Like he showed up last. We were worried about him.
All right. One more you missed right here.
Vader Prime, who used to be not Vader Prime. Evening, gentlemen. Looking forward to the weekly Fix of Star Wars news, rants, reviews. Catch you all in the rewind. Oh, we are going to be reviewing. Hey, we did pretty good on. Can we pat ourselves on the back? We did pretty good on most of the predictions for the Ahsoka show after we saw that new trailer. Just to let you know, if you watched last week's show, this week isn't going to be a repeat because we got more stuff to add in, but we're going to break that down. And we're going to do it in a way that's, a little different than normal. All right, Ed, saying hi for that. Thank you, Ed. Eric Hurd, hi. Did I finish having a conversation? I think I was mid-conversation with Eric Hurd. I didn't finish that conversation. Hello all. Hello. What? Yes, you started. Kingdom of Nerds, Bruce for hello, guys. It's like what the heck is that? It's like a king with a baseball bat as a sword.
Almost as an old man. I don't know.
I don't know.
It looks like either Atlantis or something coming out with the bat or something.
Yeah, the dark tag will be graced by Dom tonight. That's we're gonna try to hold him back.
Except he's got no power.
I think he's got a little bit of power.
I'm gonna choke slam you through the video.
Hold off, Red Nose.
we don't.
All right, what's up, TMG guy? Guys, we're saying hi to the chat. Ed, sorry, Darth Dom. Everybody's calling him Darth Dom now. Dan the man. What's up, sucker? Dan, I was actually talking about you. That's kind of got me high too, because I was like, because of Dom's love for it, Dan the man graded every Slave Leia card he could possibly find. I saw them all.
He's a man.
I was at
That's why he's Dan the man.
He has a lot of Slave Leia cards.
You're making people waste their money.
Sorry. I'm not that important. Eric decided not to call me back this week. Oh, my bad, bro. My bad. Four Deadly. What's up, fellas? Salute. What's going on? Four Deadly Venoms. Good to see you. Sticks. The dark side has taken over. Dom over. We may be. Dude, it's tough. It is tough. Dan, how'd you do this? We did great at that show. Holy shit, we did great. Hey, I got a great story coming on Tack, by the way. Don't believe the hype. If you heard a story on that con floor about me, I will tell the true story of it. I did not. Yes, very expensive book. No, it's not what you think. I didn't do it.
No pickle juice on the sneakers or anything like that?
No, it was like, bro, I mean, I'm throwing nuts at people. I'm throwing empty. Do I look like somebody that drinks sugar-free 0-calorie caffeine Coca-Cola. Does that look like this dude? Nah, that ain't me, bro. That ain't me. All right. Very average. We did very well. AOA needs to wear.
We got some spectacles. We'll talk about them in news. Just the perfect ones, just for Marco.
I do. You know what? Canada's still on fire, apparently. And holy crap. I mean, I just couldn't not go out to the lake. You know what I mean? Hollywood has Cromwell Darth Down 1. That's not true, BK.
BK's gonna be setting. BK's just gonna be setting off Dom all.
Yeah, he's gonna just set him off. All right. Pop out this. What is this new feature on the thing? Let's see what this. Can I do this? I probably shouldn't do this. What the hell? What? Is Dom gone?
Dom's here.
No, I'm here.
No, wait. What? Let me do this real quickly. Okay, let me see what this does. Does that do anything?
No.
Dom's still there. What, is he still
Dom's
there now?
still here.
What the hell is this thing? All right. Sorry about that. Let's get to news. What the heck?
All
We
right.
got too many features on this.
We're starting right off with the big one that's going to set Dom off for the next hour and a half. So just put your earplugs in. Bob Iger has been extended through 2026 and has stated that Disney will be pulling back on Star Wars content and other content, to be clear, not just Star Wars. Moving forward, it's going to be less content. It's also going to cost less, is what he said.
I was on the 3rd floor of the house coming down to the 2nd floor, and I could still hear you two yelling about this. You guys are on the 1st floor. I could still hear you guys coming down from the there was kids running up and down my house today going, you know how many steps are in this house? I was like, not apparently enough, because you two guys were screaming about this. This is what I'll say about this. A lot of stuff some of us have been saying for a while is true.
Yeah.
I think Dom watched highlights of it, and they were skewed a little bit. This makes sense what's going on over here. I don't know why Dom's mad, because the one thing I think he missed was Iger said we're going to do quality over quantity, and when Dom heard quantity, he got mad. Which this is the part about Dom, and it's going to come into comics plays here too later on. I think, Dom, and maybe you could tell me I'm wrong, but you want both the full yin and the full yang, but you don't want yin and yang. You don't want an even balance. You don't want a balance of quality and content.
No, Dom just wants Disney to lose all their money. He doesn't care.
Listen, I'm
That's not
tired.
what it is.
I'm tired.
No. It's more than Disney.
I'm tired of the BS that they keep putting out. Look, they lost money because of the dumb shit that they're putting out, the dumb quality, the dumb shows they're putting out. Wait, listen to me. They're doing that. That's the reason why they're losing.
That's
money.
what he said.
They're not listening to the fans. They're putting out what they want to put out.
That's not no. That's not what he said.
No.
You didn't listen. Dom, you didn't listen. What he said was, and it's true, the way streaming worked and how you kept up your stock was through subscriber base. And Disney did it faster and quicker and higher than anybody else. The problem with that is when you're putting out that much content, the quality falls to a very low standard, which I think we can all agree on that. So he said, instead of using all of our talent, the most talented people, and extending them so much that we're just getting half-ass art, kind of like when Jack Kirby was just filling in some of the shit, never doing backgrounds anymore, and they had a bunch of bullshit going on. Even though it's still Kirby-esque, it didn't feel like Kirby in his best prime of art. Just a comic reference for all you comic heads. We're now going to bring Kirby back and say, hey, listen, you're going to take as much time as you need and get these products done because we want to deliver quality over quantity. Did you miss that? Or did you
no, listen. That's what you're saying.
Hey, Tony, fix it. No, that's what he said.
Wait, listen.
He literally said that. I know that's a quote from him.
But when someone like that talks, they lost a shitload of money for dumb, stupid crap that they put out. That's one. Two, that's a guy who's talking about that he doesn't want to put quality out because they're getting ready to sell. Because they can't handle people.
Is this a new Catherine Kennedy bullshit?
They're losing people the quality because the stuff they're putting out. The stuff they're putting out is not.
Dom, with all due respect. With all due respect. I watched the whole thing. Most of the stuff we've been saying came to fruition in that. We've been seeing it. There's a hostile takeover that was trying to take care of Disney. They have now eliminated that, and they extended his contract. These are not things you do when you're selling off He's an acquisition man. This is not stuff you do when you're selling off. They're not selling off these products. The whole product that they are looking for a partnership on is the ESPN aspect of it. Not to mention, furthermore, 2 out of their 3 parks numbers are still up. Post-COVID numbers are still up if you watch the whole interview.
Really?
So
they're taking a hit in the parks. They take because they don't have.
Oh, Dom, you better be very careful because California is actually outproducing year over year, and Singapore is outproducing year after year. There's one park that has a problem, and that whole state has a problem. And if you don't believe it, go check the Universal numbers today. That whole state got a problem.
Check the state's numbers. Like check that state's inflation numbers compared to the rest of the nation's inflation numbers.
Yeah,
and in the same ballpark.
And the heat number and all that shit, and the fucking whole state's falling into the water. AOA is going to move back to Michigan by the end of the fucking year. All right, Dom. So like those are the actual facts about it. If you could say that my whole thing, Dom, and this is what I see it in your comics too, and tell me, but you. Like, if they'll give you shit Boba Fett, as long as they give you a ton of it, you're like, cool, man, I'm so excited for it. But you don't want, but then you're like, oh, I want quality. That they do not go hand in hand.
So
mass quantity and quality do not go hand in hand.
What are they doing with these products? Because obviously the comic books, I'm like, how come Fennec Shand is in the comic books with Boba Fett? Oh, Disney told the comics that they can't, Marvel, they can't use Boba Fett they can't use Fennec Shand in the comic books because they got other plans for her. Where are the other plans? Where are the shit? Where are they doing? They are doing anything. They didn't put her in Mando.
No, they don't. They don't have to do it right now. No, Star Wars isn't a long game. I know you're not in a long game, but Star Wars is a long game.
Anyway, I got a spot for you on my lawn. You can sleep on my lawn, bro.
They have a long game. It's always been a long game. That's why it's been Star Wars, and that's why we're going on 40-some years. It's a long game. It's not like, oh, they have a plan for Fennec Shand and they need it out in 3 months. That doesn't know how it works, and that's part of the problem is they rush content.
Iger, Kennedy, and all the other pieces of crap that are in Lucasfilm need to go.
Tony, it does. No, it does. It does. But
nothing to do with Lucasfilm.
Hey, hold on. There's a difference if you listen to what Iger said, Tony. Here's the difference. If you listen to what Iger said about it, the overinflation of stock price because of subscriptions was the problem. We're not saying it didn't bring in any money. It brings in money, but it didn't bring it. I mean, the equity wasn't there from the outcome. We're not going to get in a whole fucking economics fucking conversation over this whole fucking situation. But when you look at it, Dom, I think just quickly from what you say and how even talking about the comics, you're the first guy to buy a fucking second print or a 1 in fucking 100 or anybody on the fucking cover. And that's quality based. But name one product that is mass quality or mass quantity and the quality is good. I can't name one. So if you could,
have you not seen the crumble of what since Disney's been putting out Star Wars, with the exception of Rogue One, which was great, but other than that, the sequel trilogy sucked ass. It really.
Once again, I thought the second movie of those was actually decent. Some people thought the first was good. I mean, whatever you want to say. I mean, but also at that same time, Clone Wars was great. Rebels was great. You're not giving it the full thing.
No, those are good. Whole thing about Clone Wars, with the exception of season 7. Most of the Clone Wars is done.
Okay. Hold on. Hold the fucking phone. Pump the brakes then. You tell me when Lucas had it, besides the original 3 trilogy, and by the way, some people would argue, a.k.a. Jedi Johnson, that Return of the Jedi is actually bad because of the Ewoks. So he only has 2 good films. Explain to me over that genre how 2 good films out of all the stuff in all the years they had there compared to now that you just mentioned Rebels, Clone Wars, Rogue One, you'll probably say the Solo Story was decent enough. You say at least 1 out of 3 of the sequels was okay. Andor was good. That's like 8 things that came out there good in less time, bro.
The legacy characters: Obi-Wan, Luke, Boba Fett, Solo.
Once again, I think your mind of whoa. Yes, I will agree with Obi-Wan, and what they did was not great. It wasn't the worst thing I've ever seen before. But I will also disagree with you on Luke Skywalker. First off, what your opinion of Luke Skywalker is and what he actually is are 2 fucking way different things. There's only one time Luke Skywalker was ever tough, and it was in the movie that most people, no offense, of your age, hate, which is Return of the fucking Jedi. That was the only time he did anything, and it was so unexplainable how he fucking somehow had magical powers. And by the way, AOA likes
He
Obi-Wan. We
worked
get
his
it. I
way
know.
of getting the magical powers, unlike Rey, who mysteriously got
You're
powers
right.
off the 1, 2, 3. Come on.
Tony, they're gonna be fine.
What? Look, regardless of the fact,
Dom,
that-
Dom, but no, what you want,
regardless of
what
the
you
fact,
want is you want the
Dude,
way
I
you
don't
want
like Kenobi.
content. Disney's going to lose a lot of money. If what you want, and you don't care that Disney's going to lose a lot of money
they're
at
going to
all.
lose a lot of money not doing anything either.
They are
Putting out
making
the crap
money
they're
on
putting out.
overall.
It's
What did he
not
say?
me.
He said
Okay.
they invested $4 billion in Star Wars,
2 more minutes.
and they made their money back in 6 years, which is
Yeah.
a really good return on investment.
That's a good ROI, bud.
That is
That's
a
really good ROI.
So you want to say like they're ruining Star Wars about money? No, they made their money back in 6 years. $4 billion.
Tony, that's what I'm saying. We like to. Hey, hold on. I think Tony brings up a good point. Once again, we need to stop rewriting history about what was so great. Because as Tony says, and anybody that was around there, I loved Return of the Jedi. I actually think it's probably one of the best ones. But I get shit on all the time for it. And by the way, back then you really got shit on for it. All right, so let's not say it is. I have a game in the bottle. How
But regardless of the fact of what you guys both
I have a
think,
genie in the
there
bottle?
is something that's really going on in Disney that's not coming out in the limelight, and it's going to come out eventually. So,
Yeah. something.
Well-
okay. But I will say
when
this.
it
This
does,
is what
you're
you're
going to sit there and say,
Ken-
"Oh shit, Dom
Kennedy
was
is sticking
right."
around.
Wait, Dom, hold on. Dom,
Iger's around, so Kennedy's sticking around.
yeah,
Dom. You're not
if
getting
they
your
put her
wish.
on for another contract. And by the way, if you want to know what the whole big thing was that Iger wanted more fucking money and they weren't going to give it to him to be the CEO. So, because remember, who voted Iger back into that position as president? The board. Who was the head of the fucking board?
And who is the
Bob
master
Iger.
of acquisitions and selling things? Iger.
He's not
Same
selling
position.
anything. He
You're
only buys.
going to see what happens in 2
buys.
years.
He's not selling anything. Maybe other than who knows what. Like, if he can do something with ESPN, he'd be happy to do something with ESPN because ESPN is a sunken cost at this point.
You
But
don't
whatever.
pull back.
ROTJ had
to make
well,
money.
no, they've already that
Put
deal's
stuff
already
out.
going to be made with Apple, and that's the one thing I think everybody's missing. Dom is like, if you think that he's doing a partnership right now, it has more to deal with the sports and how much they had to pay, and they're going to go to a pay-per-view system for major games. They're going to end up teaming up with probably Apple, and they're going to do an Apple Sports thing too, where they can move that over there.
You see,
They're also going to streamline Hulu because what they really want is to undervalue Hulu because Comcast is overvaluing it right now, and they're going to take the rest of that streaming service.
well,
Yeah.
So if you think there's something going on with Disney, they're about to acquisition 35% more of Hulu.
But well, look, another thing is that no one's talking about the Kathleen Kennedy money situation, that they put a little too much money in the Acolyte on money that they weren't supposed to use, and that you better
That's
hope
'cause
that
it's
TV
whatever
show
you're
is
saying.
outstanding.
Whatever you said is
Whatever you're saying is
completely
bullshit
unverified.
and made up. Did you find that out?
Unverified.
Did you find that out from Mark 100, or did you
Nope.
find that out
I'm
from
just telling you,
Doom
you better hope that
Cockers?
the Acolyte turns out to be the
for
greatest
how
thing ever.
bad Star Wars is. Let's just say this.
Yeah, 22 Emmy
it
nominations
has 20. It was 22 Emmy nominations
between Andor
for
and
the 3 shows last year.
I would say that the couple that they got for Obi was maybe out of pocket, but I'll give it
Yeah,
to
I'm saying,
Andor and Mandalorian.
Mandalorian led the way with 9. Andor got 8.
Mandalorian dropped the hatchet too. Season 3 sucked.
Okay, but I'm just saying, you don't think they
Wait,
care
what?
about
He's
this?
saying Mandalorian sucks now?
This matters to Disney.
The first
Emmy
Because Boba Fett
nominations
didn't show up?
matter.
Mandalorian season 3 did not suck down. Dom, get on it. Dom,
And we
please.
all agree that
Oh my
Kenobi
God.
could have been better, but it wasn't horrible.
could have
it
been
wasn't
better.
horrible
It was
for
actually a pretty good
was it?
season. Season 3 of Mandalorian?
What?
The last season. The season we just watched.
No, season 2 was the best. Season 1.
3 got the most Emmy noms, 9.
Season 3 was one of the best seasons that they had of that show. Season 1 was the best, then season 3, then season 2, in that order.
Correct.
Look how okay. You know
He
what?
just
What, Dom? That's how it is. Because Boba Fett didn't fucking show up, it's
Nope.
not good.
No, it's not that. It's just the thing.
Because the rumors that you
Because
heard,
of
Dom,
Lizzo.
hold
Because
the
of Lizzo.
phone. We're not going to do this now, Dom.
No.
We're not doing this.
No, I'm not saying the rumors or anything. I'm just saying the fact is that if you comparison
A
storyline,
month ago, you said it was great. Now you're saying it's not good?
it wasn't good. Yeah. And
I
that-
got
What was
3
bad-
of them, DK. 3.
What? What, Dom, what's happened to you, bud?
You know
I
what?
don't know.
Because I'm opening my eyes to seeing shit, and it's really bothering me.
I bet you're woke now, huh? You're woke. You got
Come on
all the
now,
woke.
Marco. Don't let's push back.
No, okay. This is my thing. This is my thing.
I'm
Dom.
not saying anything. I'm just saying.
But once again, I think you're not listening to your friends here who are saying the content that you're consuming online right now is driving you in a direction.
No, it's not even
That is.
No,
It
look,
is. It
no,
is,
look,
Dom.
Look. Hearing Bob Iger talk about cutting back on things, you lose money for cutting back on things.
No, you
You
don't.
No, you do not.
Yes, you do, because you don't put out a product.
Dom,
Because, listen,
you absolutely do not.
Do you understand? Do you understand why most people go to Disney Plus? It's not because of Star Wars. It's not because of Marvel even. It's because they have kid content. And then we watch that stuff because we like it.
I agree with
what's
this.
in the kid content?
Tony.
They have tons of kid content every month that comes out. You got, let me see. Bluey is the most important part of Disney Plus by far. Bluey is their biggest, most watched show, and that is what drives so many subscribers. But you have so many other stuff too.
Cool guy.
I understand that's not what you watch, and you don't care about Bluey, and you don't need to care about Bluey. But if you're talking about Disney Plus, that's why a lot of people have it, because they have kids.
Yeah. He's been targeted. Dom, we've seen this. You've been targeted by the hate stream, and it's tough. And I wish you weren't, and I hope we can get you out of it. But
No, you know what? It's not even. Look, I'm going to be honest with you. Like I said, it's not even watching those things.
It is though.
No, through the pandemic, when the pandemic was here, I watched them, and I didn't watch them because I didn't want to see Star Wars get hurt. And now that I'm back, I'm really focused. I'm really disappointed on what they're doing.
Dom, the whole chat is saying, and those boys, and some of those boys, like AOA, I know, and like those guys, I don't know those channels. I don't watch them. I don't even let it hit my thing. I hit a block on all of them. All right, just hit block so they can't even fool me with some fucking content, right? But I'm telling you, all them boys that watch that shit are saying, and they know, because they know your speech pattern is the exact same speech pattern those cats are using. So we're doing this out of love, but I think we're gonna have to have an intervention. We might have to. Hey, Giggles, we're gonna have to lock him up. We gotta have an intervention. We're gonna take his shoes, because I hear if you take their shoes, then they can't run away, like, because they won't just run away in
and
socks.
you know what bothers me too? That what Bob Iger said about the actors, that they're asking outrageous things. No, they're not. Give the actors the money. Let the actors. You want the actors? Give them the money. Stop playing around.
The biggest issue, and Bob won't say this, and the biggest issue that I have with it, and he won't say this, and he's wrong, but he's not wrong. The thing with it is when Scarlett Johansson wanted the money for streaming, right? And that should be a guaranteed. If you pay them for a movie rate, you should not demote them and put it on because she didn't get residuals. She should have got residuals off that. And I understand that. That is something that needs to be fixed. He's saying we're going to cut that out so they can't get that guaranteed. You know, I'm for fucking labor. I don't give a shit what he says.
Look, and they
put
want
it
to
in the contract.
They want to have AIs that are doing background work for background actors, which
the AI thing isn't as big as the issue of not paying the biggest issue that the biggest issue that the union has. So I don't want to get to AI, but if you want to know about AI, Nivea is the best company right now, top of the fucking food chain in the NASDAQ, and the reason why is because they sell the chips. You know who they sell the chips to? Not to fucking artists, not to fucking Disney. They sell it to Google, Amazon, and eBay. And you know why? It's because they use them as targeting chips for you people, just like they target you with these ads from Doomcocks like Zeros and whatever the fuck else. And they're going to just be able to streamline the analytics, which is what it's based to do, because analytics are very expensive in that space. That's what the AI is. All the rest of the hoobla is just nonsense.
Well, listen, I have a bad feeling that this whole strike is going to go straight to the new year, and everything's going to be pushed back again.
It's not. It's not. It's
not
going to.
It does. It does. It's no big deal.
Well, it's sad. It's really sad because now we have to wait longer for stuff, and that bothers me.
That Dom.
You don't have time.
We still have plenty of things on the docket. I get that we might get pushed to 25 instead of the fall of 24. Again, we're talking months. Not a big deal. We still
guys. I wish I could watch everybody's content.
Shows coming out before then that we're gonna get because they're done. I mean, we're not gonna get that again. Like what you want. I think what we're gonna be talking about here is we're gonna get probably one live action show a year. And if it's good, that's okay.
I don't. Hey, listen. I care who.
One animation show
Yeah.
or 2 animation shows a year because they're a little bit cheaper and they can do them cheaper, and because that's something they can target for kids.
TMNT's mad also too because he's not Blue Beetle anymore because his thing sucks, so he wants to shit everybody's Cheerios.
But you're not going to get 3 shows in a year again. It's not happening. It can't happen. They're not making money on it, and they can't.
No, Dom. If they Dom,
they can't produce good content at that rate. They don't have enough people to write the episodes and direct the episodes.
All right, think about this.
All that work.
You need to put content on Disney Plus to make it work.
They have more content than they need.
Oh, yeah, no. And by the way, don't believe all that bullshit they said that he's not going to give us a ton of content. Do know that they're maneuvering because they are getting over-evaluated overall as a streaming product, and they're trying to buy the 35% back from Comcast. So, like, let's not act like everything he said is fucking facts and truth. Some of that, including the shit with the workers, is a little bit of his job because they pay him a fucking shit ton of money to say dumb shit like that. Like, we're not that fucking stupid, all right?
They don't need that much content, and content is not solving the problem.
Well, they're going to rotate content anyway, so it doesn't matter.
It needs to solve the problem because you want to build it. Look, you're never going to reach the platforms of Netflix's and freaking other stuff like that.
What do you mean they're not going to reach the Netflix's?
Look how many shows Netflix has. How many shows that the Disney Plus has?
How many subscribers does Netflix have compared to Disney?
How many subscribers freaking Disney lost? Think about it. They lost a lot of because of content. No. Listen, if they don't get Netflix is making money, get the subscribers.
You think Netflix has ever made money in the streaming world?
Well, look. I'm gonna tell you, Mando. As soon as Mando's over with, they drop the Disney Plus. Now, if we don't get any content moving forward, they're gonna drop more like flies. I'm telling you, Disney Plus is in trouble.
I can't keep going. We're gonna move forward.
Yeah, we gotta move forward. It's not. It's if you didn't listen to what he said, it's actually not in trouble because of the bundling package they're about to do.
Yeah. Anyway, this is the one that I don't even know where to begin with. But this week, I don't know if you watched the Ahsoka before the trailer came out. The day before, they had like the preview, whatever, and Dave Filoni talked about Anakin being the greatest Jedi ever. What do we make of Dave Filoni saying Anakin's the greatest Jedi?
You know what? I watched that, and I think he wasn't being like to a point where he was just saying in the story, the greatest Jedi ever, not the greatest Jedi.
No, he said the greatest Jedi ever. She trained under the greatest Jedi.
No, hold on. Dom's saying context counts. Now, context didn't mean shit on the last 2 articles. Hold on, Wayseeker.
He said Ahsoka trained under the greatest Jedi ever.
Wayseeker.
That's the context.
He's saying the context didn't matter in the last two parts, but this segment it matters.
There is no context, is all I'm saying. That's what he said. Here you have Ashoka who trained under the greatest Jedi ever.
He did kill the most children of all time.
He killed the most children. That's right. He was powerful, but powerful doesn't make you the greatest. What did he do?
He wasn't better than Yoda.
He wasn't greater than Obi. He wasn't greater than Qui-Gon. He wasn't greater than lots of people because he wasn't.
I don't know. Qui-Gon's over fucking rated.
He's the only
Jedi. He turned and
he got stabbed in the stomach.
He never followed orders ever. He had a secret lover the whole time. Like,
yeah,
he didn't give him a break. He was not a Jedi.
Give him a break. He wasn't a good Jedi, but give him a break.
Powerful, but he was not.
He killed a bunch of fucking children, though.
He was strong and powerful. Absolutely,
he killed
not a good Jedi.
What do you do for love? Dave doesn't know what he's talking about.
Dave has no clue, but you can't call him a good Jedi.
I think you could. I think Dave could do whatever he wants because nobody's listening anymore. I think less and less people are listening to what Dave says. I think they know at this point it's just a bunch of mumble jumble. Like, hey, he's gotten to the point where you see him come on someplace and you're like, okay, like it's a drinking game. Like, how many dumb shit things is Dave gonna say this week? And you just let him go. You know what I mean? He's like the guy. He's like Lopez. Whatever Kyle's saying in the chat about Lopez challenging me to swim. Dude, the guy's gonna have a heart attack if he walks more than 6 steps. Like, not worried about swimming fucking.
Well, listen, Lopez is the greatest swimmer of all time. I watched that video.
Yeah, right. And so is Anakin the greatest Jedi of all time.
You mean by swimmer? You mean he can jump half the length of the pool?
He can't jump anything, dude.
He dove into the pool.
His vertical is like 2 inches, and it's only when there's an earthquake, bro. No, he can't jump. Dude, you guys haven't met this cat like real life. No, the whole essence, dude. Wayseeker, you look unathletic as shit, and you're probably more athletic as the whole fucking S&S group combined. You have more athleticism than them.
Nah, but
No offense to your non-athleticism, you might surprise us all, but I highly doubt you have athleticism. But I'm just telling you, you're more athletic than all of, well, except for Sam. Sam dodgeball. We'll take Sam on our side. Everybody else over there, I mean, Sam's not that athletic, but I think he's probably more athletic than you.
All right. Keep going forward. This week we got the Inquisitor's name revealed is Maruk, who is tied to the King Arthur stories, and so
it's not Ezra Miller, and it's not Ezra Miller.
It's not Ezra. It's not
Ezra. It's
not Barris.
It's not nobody new. It's none of those.
It's Merrick. So a lot of people, saying this is a false lead, but I don't.
Is he an alien?
They would give us a
you
false
think it's
lead.
an alien or a regular person underneath? What do you think?
What's that?
Don't care.
Do you think it's an alien creature that's the Inquisitor, or it's a human?
Don't care.
I do.
I just hope that it's fucking not.
Why? Why do you care?
I hope it's not as stupid as I think it's going to be.
Okay.
I hope it's not as stupid as I think it's going to be, because I think it's going to be pretty stupid.
I think this person's going to die immediately.
Oh no, they're in two fights. So
I still think this is a flashback. It's not in the present. I think this is in the past.
I think it's in the present, but we'll talk about that in a little bit. Here you go, Dom. Tamara Morrison is trying to make sure Lucasfilm.
No, hold on, BK. No fucking shot. And I think that fucking Wayseeker's bull-legged. Here we go. Let's put a stack on it right now. How much y'all want? I got Wayseeker in this race. No disrespect to Kyle. Kyle's 90 fucking years old. No way. No fucking way.
Kyle's got no lugs either.
Just throwing fucking hundreds.
He's got no lugs.
He's got no lugs left. Too many fucking White Claws. This is why I'm purely giving it off of that. Wayseeker never smokes. He don't fucking drink. And he's fucking 30 years younger. It ain't got to do about nothing else besides that.
And I weigh maybe half of Kyle. So that's other thing.
You weigh a lot less than Kyle. Yeah. Yeah. Flat out. The only thing smoking will be Kyle in the 30-yard dash.
I'm going to give you a thing about this. I think.
No, we're not going to get Revan. Tony,
I think this is the play that there is something brewing in Lucasfilm that Boba Fett's going to definitely be involved. I know it's not going to be season 2 of Book of Boba Fett, but it's going to be in something where he's coming back and he's just trying to get the crowd hyped that I'm going to see how they put him on the shelf. It'd be a stupid thing if they put him on the shelf. It really would be dumb. Of all the dumb things that Disney has done, it'd be even dumber if they did that.
Why? I think it's the smartest thing you could do, because you don't want to tarnish little boys who are now 70-year-old men's dreams of what Boba Fett is. And that show, Book of Boba Fett, almost put a nail.
That's why you have to come back with him being a badass again, and becoming the John Wick of the freaking Star Wars universe, what he should have been. That's the thing.
Hold on, though. When was Boba Fett ever the fucking John Wick of the fucking Star Wars universe?
You ever read the books? You ever see the comics? You ever see
what
he do?
Yeah. He wasn't the John Wick of shit.
Yes, he was.
They raped his wife. He raised somebody else's kid. He got knocked over. If he didn't have a crew with him, he lost battles all the time. As a kid, he got smacked the fuck around. Growing up underneath the guild, he really got ridiculed a ton.
Let me ask you a question.
There's Overdrive, which is a joke where they're just joking around about him doing Roger Rabbit type shit. But no, Dom, he was never. I don't know when he was ever. I'm not trying to shit in your fucking Cheerios here, brother. But oh yeah, I don't think we're supposed to say the R word, but whatever. Yeah, no, I get what he is in your. That's what I'm saying, Dom. In your imagination, you think he's John. Why wouldn't he be the Boba Fett of Star Wars, not the John Wick of Star Wars? I'm just saying, in your mind, and I appreciate that fandom for it, but I think that's why we shouldn't. We should just put him on the shelf for a little bit and let you guys and let fan fiction and let stuff like that happen. Have him in fucking cartoons or maybe a comic book here or there. But let's not bring him back in whatever the shit they did with that That Book of Boba Fett was so disappointing.
When he came back in season 2 of in Mandalorian, episode 5, the tragedy, he freaking goddamn beat the shit out of the stormtrooper. That's the way he should have been. That's John Wick right there. Come on.
No, that's John Wick if he was 60 and fucking dude. That thing was not that great. I don't know, man. I don't know.
I think he's getting shelved. That's my prediction.
I'm saying it's not. I don't think out of the books, not out of the books, not out of the cartoons, but you really want to see Morrison back?
Listen, you have 20 years from
Dom. Do
you know what?
want to see Morrison?
I want to
back?
see Boba Fett back. I want to see Boba Fett back.
They're not going to do Boba Fett without Morrison, though.
Until
Morrison's gone.
Oh, sorry, that was 120 down there. Those were Wharton hundreds. My bad. So whatever that is, like 800.
But here's what this person says. I don't think Filoni, and it's what the nerd says, Filoni's going to use Fett because Filoni doesn't care about Fett.
Oh,
Filoni's like Lucas and does not care about Fett. Maybe he'll have a cameo appearance in there for something or other, but I don't think it will be a focus.
He was badass in the fight against the Vong in the book. He made the Fett clan.
Okay. Yeah, I'll give you that. But that's 1 out of 50 Boba Fett. I mean,
the fact is that he has a lot of stories. Make a comic book, do something, but they don't even do it. I don't understand why they're not.
He's in a comic book. A comic book you said was going to be good, and we'll review later. I get, but Dom, see, this is what I get. I get that, but what I'm saying is shelve Morrison as Boba Fett. Give it a good 5 years. I know you don't want any time, but give it about 5-6 years. Maybe do remember young Indiana Jones? Let's do a young Boba Fett storyline. Get a different actor in there, and maybe we could, switch around instead of
have a Disney Plus show, a young Boba Fett, and have that going. But I don't know what they think. They don't want. That's the problem. I don't understand what Disney is waiting for. What they're doing. That's the problem.
Because that's not going to drive. I don't want to talk about that again. All right, keep going forward.
Yeah, who are they attracted to buy with Boba Fett too? By the way, I don't know any of the people.
They're not.
Like no new fans are like, "Yay, we really want Boba Fett."
Telling me the young Jedi friggin' thing from High Republic is better than friggin'.
I will tell you this: more kids dress up as Rey than do Boba Fett.
And yes,
I go to a lot of cons with Boba Fett. A lot of cons Boba Fett.
Because Dom, you don't go to more cons than me, and most of those people dressed up as Boba Fett are your age, not children. Children dress up as Grogu, Mandalorian, Rey. They dress up as all that shit. Even you'll see a fucking Kylo Ren now and then. You will see if somebody 20 and under dressing up as Boba Fett, you got a better shot seeing a Dr. Aphra at a con.
Well, you know what I think? Where's Dr. Aphra? There's such a big on the whole.
Doesn't that go against your point? That goes against your point. Everything. Oh, Disney's so woke. No, they're trying to tell stories, and that story
they did. They fucked them up bad. They fucked them up bad.
They did.
Anyway, let's keep going on. Acolyte will feature more Jedi Star Wars project prior, which I mean that's going to be.
Of course, it's the kind of cool in Clone Wars.
Yeah, younger actor. Let's go.
So I mean, I can't wait to see it. The scale of Acolyte is going to be so big.
Yeah, can you believe how many Jedi they got to bring that out with?
Yeah,
not the right way to go though. By the way, because Sith always sell better. I'm on Dom's side now. What's Disney doing? Fired Catherine Kennedy. More Sith. Catherine's fault. Get rid of her.
This show
Who cares if it doesn't fit canon?
This show better be the best, the greatest thing ever. I'm telling you, that fails, it's done.
What's done?
I'm telling you, if this doesn't work,
clip this right now because the next time I want to hear Dom say I'm right 90% of the time, clip it. Clip this whole show.
I can't wait. This one's done. Like
I'm excited about this. This is kind of what we've been waiting for.
We should see this. I think spring, early summer of next year.
Look, I was excited for Andor. It turned out to be it's different. It seems like everything that they do, Dom, and this is where I don't understand you because you play once again. You play both sides, but you open tilted, full throttle, fucking thing, dude. You say I want them to move away from the Skywalker saga. I want new stuff.
I do.
And then when they do that, you go, I don't want this shit. Like no, you can't do both.
This show better exceed expectations. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, the fuck. That was so bad.
We just want a good show. I just want a good show. It doesn't have to exceed expectations. I just want a good show.
Show story. I'm telling you, the story better be good. It did better. And we all know what's in it already.
Andor? Do we have that Andor? Do we have an Andor, Dom?
Yeah, Andor was
Don't
good.
act like it was so fucking long ago. And by the way, now apparently because Boba Fett, hold on, because Boba Fett once again didn't show up in fucking Mandalorian 3, and all those fucking rumors, all 100 rumors that you went through, not one of them was fucking true. Now Mandalorian 3 sucks. But to be honest with you, it was a good show. There actually was some good story writing in there. You cannot deny that. There were 9 fucking Emmy. I don't even know what fucking Emmy is. I don't know if that matters. But they are agreeing with Marco. That's also good. You got Andor. Andor was fucking good. You agree with that?
Andor.
So we've had good show. Our last 2 products of Star Wars have actually been, holy shit, fucking good. I hope that one's good too. That'll be 3 runs. All right.
Genevieve O'Reilly had a really neat article interview that happened this week where she just.
Can we stop acting like we give a shit about Mo?
I like 1 month Mo.
Of course you fucking like. Come on, put it on the list. Put it on the list. Dom, what's his list? Dom, what's his list?
Santa
Saros. The freaking what's the blue? What's the freaking
the blue teddy bear?
Nubs.
The fucking blue teddy bear.
Avon Staros. So we keep going with all the Staroses.
Dom, what do all those characters have in common? They're all shit.
Suck.
They all suck. Yeah, they all suck. They all suck. All right. So what are you going to tell us about this nonsense of a character?
It was refreshing to hear. I mean, again, this is what you get when you get professional actors instead of people like Freddie Prinze Jr. and even Tamara Morrison. This is a professional actor who takes her trait and takes her craft seriously. And she just was able to reflect on her character and how it grew over 2 decades for her in a way that was respectful and was able to really do a good job to Star Wars. You get professional actors, you get more professional product.
She did a good job acting. Okay, she did a good job acting, but give me the fucking bell. Santa or she or whoever can say it. Santa does suck, but Mo's got it for him. All right, I'll give it to him because of that. I mean, I can't. I'm just piling on at that point, but fuck it.
Ring the bell. We need more Ewoks too. Thank you.
Anyway, I'm just saying, you get professional actors, you get good interviews that are respectful, and they move the story, and they respect Star Wars too. And that's what she did here. And that's why I highlighted it, because we get too many idiots that have been, from the past, and they're Star Wars people who don't respect the Star Wars, larger world. And she did a good job.
Get out of here. We need more Ewoks. Okay, Shannon gets a 2. What's up, Shannon? Hey, I think we're coming out, by the way, Shannon, on the 4th, 5th, and 6th, just so you know. I think it's like 9.
Ring the bell.
Go ahead.
All right, so we got some Hallmark ornaments that got released or getting released, announced. I know that Ruben's already picked up some of these. I already saw them on his Instagram, but you got the carbon chamber here one. Coming out here, you got a Jabba and you got Crumb. You got
the carbon chamber one is actually so damn awesome. It's like
what?
$65. The carbon chamber,
$65.
$65, and Leah says to Han, "I love you." And he goes, "I know." And they play the music, and he goes down in the carbonite and comes out in the carbonite, which is friggin' badass for a friggin'.
Hey,
army.
you know what's awesome about that? Lucas didn't write that line. Probably one of the best lines of Star Wars. He didn't write it at all.
So I mean, I got a couple more to go through. These are the 3 big ones. That cost a little money. You got a Leia, not the Leia that Dom wants for the Christmas tree.
I was gonna say that too. Can we get some money together so we can buy Dom a fucking 3D printer? I don't know how much they are, but like that way he can just 3D print out
all the way. I don't know why they keep covering up. Come on,
because that's exactly what we want on our Christmas tree, Dom, for kids.
Yeah, for kids. Jeez. But look at the stuff they put in the shows for kids. So go figure.
Anyway. So you get these. You got Bad Batch helmets. They're about the size of a penny. That's how big those ones are, which I thought were pretty cool. You got an Anakin Skywalker and an R2D2 ornaments as well coming out for Hallmark.
I gotta get that Boba Fett ornament from STCC. That's coming out.
What?
Yeah. Well, I got Dom. That's in toy. I told you.
No. I don't know. I'm just saying. There's an ornament coming out.
Yeah. I didn't put that one in there.
Yeah,
I didn't put it in. Okay. Well, let's go.
All right. Young Jedi Adventures returning on August 2nd for 6 more episodes. Excited about this. They announced.
Move this man!
Ooh! Nobody wants to hear about this shit.
It's news. It's coming back.
It's on.
Move this man!
On clearance already in Target. The toys.
Yeah, it's already. Thank you, Dom. Tell them.
So, season 1 is going to be 25 episodes, and they've already alluded that they're already working on season 2. This thing's coming back for many, many seasons. Dom, you're getting your content, so don't tell you're not getting content. Next time you say you're not getting, you want content.
That's not what I want.
You're getting content.
It's only what
the
Dom
nice
wants.
thing about this, again, this is quick. This is content that they can make quick and cheap, and they can tell stories, and it's geared towards kids. I'm excited. I'll be watching them all in a second.
This is up there with Davy and Goliath back in the friggin' day. Gee, Davy. The stupid.
Did you even watch all the episodes?
I'll be out. Hey, Wayseeker, I'm not trying to be a dick, but I put my kids in front of the show. They fucking walked out of the room.
I'm just saying. I like
They
it.
don't even watch TV. They only get an hour of screen time a day, and they chose instead of watching this to go build Legos.
When my daughter heard that it was coming back out, she watched the trailer. She was really excited. She can't wait for August 2nd. She circled it on her calendar. So
Okay, the kid said, "We can
That's
watch
your
TV."
kid. My kid
Cool.
really
I
likes
turned
it.
this on, and they watched it for 5 minutes. And the one when I have to go to the bathroom, and the other one went and built Legos.
You know,
That's
look,
fine.
don't get me
That's
wrong.
yours.
I
My
think
kid
it's great
likes
for
it.
kids to have a kid show, but
We watch
what
it
about
together.
the adult shows? These things are great. Stop. You got to concentrate on making the adult shows, the ones that actually made Star Wars what it was. The guys. the
Oh
people who
no,
were
Dom,
kids
you
back
got to
then.
go cross. Oh Jesus.
no, that's wrong. Down.
Oh, I hit these up
going
later
forward.
at the talking
All right, so we got
points.
some SDCC inclusive. Some of these might be overlap. I tried not to pick the toy ones because I know that
I
they-
put these on because the one thing over there. We'll talk about. I got the whole layout of what it is over there.
you
on
got the
right
toy
side.
ones, but there's a
So,
Tamagotchi Grogu, which is in a Beskar case that's coming out at SDCC. You got these glasses, which I put in there just for Marco because Marco's got to be wanting these. $50.
I added more detail to it in the toy report because
That's
of that.
not a toy, so I didn't think you were
Damn,
covering
you're
it.
Well, I covered it because Dom didn't have any of it in there, so
Marco,
I saw that
you're
shit. It was like
getting
somebody has to cover it.
glasses with Max Rebo. You're getting a comic series. You're getting the Max Rebo comic. You're getting a lot of Max Rebo stuff, which I'm very happy about that you're getting.
So we're getting
As we should.
a watch with Grogu. If you want that watch, that's an SDCC exclusive. The comic, you got the second cover of the convention cover for the Star Wars whatever adventures.
print,
the
the black and white
story. The black and white Magnola's coming out
These
there.
fucking glasses.
This one should go on direct, Dark Horse Direct at some point. I would expect it maybe to go.
It's
out this
usually
week on
right
Dark Horse
before,
Direct.
so it should be in like 2 days.
You got the other
They
two
only do
comics?
500 copies online, so it should sell out pretty quick. So if you want the black and white, just be checking Dark Horse Direct.
They
I
usually
would
do
say
it.
every day this week.
Yeah, they usually do it like the day, so it'd be Wednesday night or Thursday. But I would check Tuesday.
Well,
I
I don't
check
know what
Tuesday on this
put
one.
in the comics, the two comics, the black and white books that are actually SDCC exclusives that are coming out.
There's
Go next. Everybody over at SCC's got exclusive comic, bro.
Yeah, we're not going through that. You got the Salacious Crumb Ring, which I know everybody has been looking for. Right there on the side. If you didn't know what that was, that's Salacious Crumb on the ring. So that's what you are. And then you got Beskar framed glasses, exclusive. So Marco needs some glasses. He can get his Beskar glasses and join the rest of us. This is what he's getting FOMO over. So those are some of the non-toy
The Don Henley of Star Wars.
exclusives for Disney
What did
and
you say?
Star Wars. That's the week in Star Wars.
What did you say, Dom?
No, it says they friggin' Scott Sticks just said Max Rebo is the Don Henley of Star Wars.
Who the fuck's Don Henley?
Eagles.
Friggin' the Eagles.
Eagles. Take it easy.
Hotel California. Come
Oh,
on,
Okay.
Glenn Fry. Oh Jesus Christ! Well, I don't know what planet you're from, Marco. You
I
don't
heard
even know
"Take
these
It
things.
Easy." Yeah, I know that song. That's the fucking playing in the elevators. I get it.
Yeah, exactly. That's Max Rebo.
Take it easy. I don't know what the reference is.
I want to find out the story. How did he
Sylvester
survive? How did freaking goddamn Biff
I do too.
survive? I want to know these
It
things.
doesn't need to be a big story, though. Hey,
No, but make a story.
it needs to be like 2 paragraphs. That's all
Well,
we
it's gonna be
need.
the comic book eventually if they ever get dead. But they make it all these dumb comics and they can't make a good story. Make a regular series, a Boba Fett comic book, the whole Jabba the Hutt thing,
good
the whole
Lord.
Syndicate. Come on, man.
All right, so we got the
so many
Ahsoka,
bad comics. Dom.
we
don't
got the
need to add
Ahsoka
to
trailer
our bad
review.
comic books.
We've got the comic book keys because of Ahsoka, so we got to kind of do those together. We got Dom's World of Toys, which is 80,000. We got comic review, which we typically do. We could fly through comic review and then get to Ahsoka. I mean, I think, should we do that or should we go through toys? Toys is forever. Give Dom a little bit of a break. It don't matter.
Put toys in here because you don't want to trigger Dom again. Let's get
Toys is long. All right, Dom, here we go. Ready? We're going to do the Ahsoka review right after this. I clipped it all up, but here we go. Dom, what do we got here?
All right, so for all those little Padawans out there that want to be Ahsoka, they're coming out with her headgear with some lightsabers, which is kind of cool for kids.
That's what you should do is take the old lady picture and put it on there because that's what every young lady wants to be is some old lady.
Exactly, Ahsoka Tano. Anybody could be Ahsoka Tano, right?
You get mad at my nub stuff, and this is worse.
Well, Ahsoka Tano.
I'm probably gonna buy this shit on clearance though, bro, for real.
Probably.
I'll probably buy 3 of those fucking things on clearance.
Okay.
All right.
All right, so
What
here's
is
some
this?
more ornaments. We got the so apparently I went online to Hallmark. You
What's
can
a
only pick it
chase?
up. It's sold out. You can't get it through mail. You have to go and pick it up at stores if they have it with a limited availability. $65.
Yeah.
So these two are Funko ornaments that are coming out.
Chases.
The
Yeah.
chases from the regular ornaments. So you get gold. So you have Wicked and you have Chewbacca.
Chewy.
Chewy. I don't know if there's other ones, but these are two they just showed right now. So
Cool.
now here,
This
we
looks
go.
bad as shit.
It looks good. You don't like it?
Yeah, no, badass. Like this is bad. Like this is.
I like it. This is this is a vintage line. This is the vintage side, right? But look,
That's
how
the only
they
part that
made-
sucks about it. Yeah.
You know what? I love the box art, and I love how they did the box. But look at Chrysanthemum. They made him oversized what he should be.
Is this for SDCC?
Yeah,
It's SDCC exclusive. Yeah.
yeah,
I should have put it down in the other one, but I didn't.
that's right.
It looks
It
cool,
says-
but I like this is what they did with the Thrawn open up to that one year. I love this, man.
Yeah.
And at least they're gonna give you a little bit more of what it costs. It's
Well,
cool.
look, and look, they give look, you have a gun, you have knives, you have so you have a lot of weapons that go with it. And if you're like I said, if you're a vintage collector, you should be happy that they're making this.
Fuck that. Fuck vintage collectors as usual because vintage
No
collectors
way.
did everything. Fuck them.
But now
Oh,
this,
go ahead. Oh,
what I'm
Force.
saying, this. Go back.
Which one?
If you notice,
Force?
they just call him. Go back to because they don't call him Black anymore. Black Casassian. It's just Casassian. They took away
Okay, whatever.
the name. Anyway, this is what I'm looking forward to. You know, I'm a Star Killer fan. The only thing that hesitates me from pulling the trigger on this, it's $110.
That is ridiculous, nerd alert. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
He's going for $40 already.
But look,
Black
but
case
I can't wait. Yeah, that's going for 40. But
It's got a bunch of
110
heads on it. How much is this thing? Probably $120.
$110. $110.
110? All right.
110. You get 3 head sculpts. You get
Yeah.
4. You get 3 different handsets. You get like the lightning and the wave when he destroyed the just like the video game. But they're also coming back with Star Killer as a regular individual piece, like a common that's going to be.
Yeah, they always do. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're always going to do that.
Now this
Oh,
is
wow.
kind of cool. This was a Disney Park exclusive. Droid
Yeah.
Factory, and it's part of the was it the hotel, the Starship,
Yep. The cruise line. Yep.
and apparently it's hard to get. And it's a cool droid too. I like the droid.
Huh.
You know, this is vintage line too, so kind of
Vintage line
vintage
sucks
line.
though.
All right, so we had
All
a
right,
couple
what do we
of Black Series drops. You know, we had
That's who.
Commando.
Oh shit, Commander Apple. That's who we
Yep.
all wanted.
Yep, he just
Space
dropped a week ago.
Yeah.
I think these were the Target exclusives. This and the Vader that's next.
Nobody gives a shit about this. Ah, fucking.
Well, the Vader looks pretty cool, battle damage, but
I
duels
think it's gonna
in.
be clearance too soon. Dude, Target's clearances are flying, dude. They're
I know, a lot
throwing
of stuff.
all types of shit at clearance.
So these dropped too last week. You had Obi-Wan and you had freaking Qui-Gon. Now, how many more Obi-Wans do we need? We had the Obi-Wan. So this is the one where he brings the ship.
Why do we need blue robe cool guy?
What?
Qui-Gon. Why do we need blue
That's
robe
freaking.
Qui-Gon?
That's holographic.
Oogie.
I don't know. Ghost. Freaking Force Ghost. I was going to say Space Ghost. Force Ghost. They're just wasting plastic.
You're gonna buy that one, right? I mean, you
Nah.
bought the holographic Darth Maul cover.
This looks like a lot
like
of
the Darth
clearance
Maul
for
better.
Black.
All right,
Hey, hold
so-
on. Look at this. This is why fuck vintage. This is what vintage gets, right? This is what Black Series gets.
Oh well, you know what? But that's all right. Now I'm not sure. So I took this from Instagram. So apparently this girl, you know, Miss German the Mandalorian, Miss Jinder Mandalorian 66. She had a figure made of hers. So she was saying, since there's no High Republic merchandise yet, I decided to give okay for my likeness, Hasbro's chief designer, to design the first action figures that would be available to retailers in 2024. So is this
No.
I don't know. Is it going to be? It's not a custom because
Yeah, it is. It's
No, it's
just because it's Instagram. Just because it says it on Instagram.
because
doesn't
read the thing. It says design the first action figures that will be available through retailers. they're not going to put a costume through retailers. That's the whole thing. That's what I'm trying to say.
They're not putting this through retailers.
No, yeah. So, but it says available through retailers at 2024.
I think it's a joke. I think
It's a joke. This is not going. Yeah, if
This
this
isn't
isn't
real,
going to
Dom.
retail. I'm telling you, this isn't going to retailers.
All right. Says pre-orders won't be up until late 2023. I'll keep you updated. The new line of Black Series action
Dub,
figures.
clip it, Dub. All right, go Dub.
No, I put that in. So the final product, the Fennec Shan, came out. That I just
That
found out
fucking looks real, dude.
my fucking
scary.
order was canceled. I'm pissed off. I went to my my Hot Toys. They canceled this on me. They canceled my friggin' Costa Reeves, and they canceled my Axe Wolves.
Oh shit!
Good
Are they
for-
upping the
good for
price or
them.
something?
This-
on you?
I don't know if they canceled it or if it was somebody else that canceled it.
No, no. Actually,
Giggles,
no,
giggles,
no.
giggles.
This is 270, but look how cool this is. I actually
270.
270.
Giggles cancel that shit real
I actually
fast.
went to the comic
And be
store this week,
thankful.
and they got in the comic store, and I held it in my hand. She's really a doll.
You didn't buy it,
No.
did you?
I told
Grown
her
ass
my
man
hand.
just said she's a brilliant doll. Holy fuck!
And you get mad at me for liking Santa Staros. I don't say that.
Come on, look how beautiful she is. Come on, this is
That head sculpt does look dope, though.
it. Looks come.
Can I say
That
one
was
more thing?
270.
Yeah, your wife canceled that shit. All right,
So,
next. What?
This
the-
is Costa Reeves.
Yeah, how much did this cost?
This is 270.
And you want
Giggles
I-
canceled.
I had to
all.
why
go
she
to
canceled
cancel.
it.
They got canceled.
Gigs. Good job.
I don't even think she knew that she. So, and this is the
Oh, she
final of Cobb Vant. This is actually 375, man. deluxe.
Cad Bane, you mean?
Cat Bane. I mean, that's what I'm sorry. Cat
Holy
Bane.
shit! What were you gonna do with this thing?
It's badass.
You've got no room for it, Dom.
I got the showcases that I have to fill up. They're actually dusty too. I got to clean them up. I know. But
Oh man.
come on, I got the first Mando. So SH Figure Arts is dropping the Obi-Wan Kenobi Darth Vader, which is
So
fully
this is what we gotta
posable.
do. We gotta do crack helmet on every fucking Darth Vader now.
Yeah,
Fucking
because it's
A.
the battle.
Whatever.
The battle?
the
That's what you call it? You call it the battle?
The battle.
Yeah, Giggles
Yeah.
knows.
Giggle nose.
Giggles it. Giggle nose.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
375.
So everything with Vader from the Obi-Wan gets the cracked helmet. They have a Funko Pop.
Fucking, I don't know who likes. Does anybody like that?
This is 120.
I know, but does anybody like it?
So this is the final Ahsoka from Clone Wars from Hot Toys. That they dropped the Hot Toy and they finally came out. It looks pretty good, young Ahsoka. You know,
I think it's good.
Dom, watch it. Watch it, Dom. Last week we were right on. We were looking over the edge, Dom. We will not look over the edge this week. Good. Moving on from Ahsoka. Looks fine.
No, I'm gonna
Looks
say it looks good.
accurate. Looks
All right.
accurate.
Oh, here's Jedi.
Looks accurate.
Yo,
This one's
this
for
right here.
Jedi's Christmas present.
Jedi put this up. So apparently UK, Hasbro UK, Disney UK dropped this, and these are some of the ugliest Ewoks ever made. I couldn't find.
Can we get these UK people? DM me. I'll send you money. Let's go. Let's go. I'm gonna finally send out if I get one of these, I'm sending out Jedi's package finally, guaranteed.
There you go. You
Two.
gotta
I need
see
to buy
what-
two. I want
you
them for
gotta
myself.
See how scary Wicked looks. It looks like it's carved out of wood. It's like a weird freaking thing. I don't know, man.
Oh
I
my
don't know
god,
how
he's
they
got
did
buck teeth. He's got buck teeth.
Yes.
This is amazing. Yes, yes, yes. Let's go.
that. Yeah.
All right.
Oh, so good.
So Build-A-Bear's coming out with a.
Fucking dog.
They're coming out with a. What the hell's it called again? Damn, I lost track. A,
Wampa.
Wampa. The Wampa, and the arm comes off.
But why doesn't it have blood out of its teeth? Come on, they're making these kids sissies. Let's go. Let's have them
Yeah,
chewing
where's
on
the
it.
blood?
Like he
Where's
should have
the
the
blood?
intestines of a
Too kid friendly with this shit.
yeah, at Build-A-Bear. They're way too kid friendly there.
Yeah. I got the Build-A-Bear Boba. Yeah.
God, Dom, you can't both.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? He's here and he's here at the same time,
Makes
all
no
turned
sense.
up.
So they finally.
Oh, I love Embro.
So they finally
Yeah.
came out. He actually won the next mini bust. So this is coming out. This is a drawing of what it's going to look like. So Embro's getting some love, which that's pretty cool.
That's cool. Yeah.
I think they need to bring that character back more. I liked him and his dog.
He's still alive in the timeline, so he's still make a story of
they
him.
should put him in the book. They should put him in Bounty Hunters instead of what they did this week.
I know. Yeah, you got old Harrison Ford from Force Awakens. And then, hey, you got Pre-Visual, which is actually pretty cool.
Yeah, actually, it's all right.
I
just find these things weird. They freak me out. Plus, they're too expensive for what they are.
Yeah. So, the Ralph McQuarrie original sculpt of C-3PO, they came out a statue. I don't know how much the statue is. I tried looking for the price of this. Most likely, this has got to be at least $220, I think. Because I have a Boba Fett statue that came out $220. It's about the same size from so pretty good. These are the jumbo figures that they do.
Who the fuck wants this droid?
They have all the figures.
Wait, Secret, don't laugh. This is probably some bullshit you want.
No, I don't want to do this stuff. I don't
have an R2D2 that's dropped 2. That's dropping 2 with the third leg. His unit. Of
course.
So there's a couple of con exclusives for this for the
San Diego for the Micro Squadron.
Yeah, the Micro Galaxy Squadron. So they have the speeder bike that's actually dropping it's a limit of 1,000 pieces. You can only get it at San Diego Con.
All right.
And the same goes to these all these black and white versions of
thank you, Jay's Wares, but we could also
stuff of Jerome, wait for it. We'll get to Hondo in a little bit.
You have this ship.
We'll get to Hondo. Yep.
You have the TIE bomber. And you have the X-Wing.
X-Wing.
You have these potions at $30
cool.
San Diego Con
one
from the only exclusives at the con. You can only get them there.
If they're $20, cool. 30 is a little bit.
$30, yeah.
I would buy the Sabine one. I don't think the Thrawn one. I don't think it looks right. His face is just too long and too thin.
Yeah,
maybe I like it. Maybe in person looks.
I like the Sabine.
I like both. I think both look good.
So Hot Wheels 40th anniversary, Return of the Jedi. They came out with the AT-ST Walker.
AT-ST.
And I like the background.
Is that Chewbacca popping out of the top?
Yeah. So it's by Hot Wheels. So the vehicle collection. So it's only an exclusive over there at the con. This is what I want. Bullshit. It's a tiki. So the tiki of Slave One. And you get a small Boba Fett tiki. And you make drinks.
Okay, I have one. Somebody gave me one of these fucking tikis for a gift. I tried to drink out of it, and
listen, I want this, and it's only limited. This is only con exclusive too, which is going to probably be worth money online. They haven't the secondary market probably sell for more.
We said ATST. Chicken Walkers, yeah. All right.
So they have at the booth in San Diego Con, Punch It Chewy Press. They make pins. They make exclusive pins, which are actually friggin' Star Wars.
Can somebody get him one of these Boba Fett ones?
Yeah, so this is
so he doesn't pay a shit ton of money.
Boba Fett only exclusive there.
You know, one's not enough though, right? You got to get him two because it's Boba Fett.
No, get him one. He'll be happy with one.
But I actually do like these logos. I like these little the little different color each day. Day 4, day 1. That's pretty cool. Oh, we lost Marco.
Marco's gone.
Marco, come back.
He'll be back. Keep going.
I can't change it. I can't. And Marco has the.
I can go to the next one.
Can you go to? Okay, go back. All right, so we have. Oh, there you go.
Myself right out of that.
So we have new fig pins that are coming out, and all of them glow in the dark, and we have a chase with the Cad Bane. So the Funko Pops, the pop pins.
Bro, I forgot to tell you.
You have Rex,
all this shit. These sheets are in Ollie now.
Bo-Katan and Cad Bane.
By the caseload, Dom. I almost bought them because they were in Ollie's, but I couldn't fucking buy them.
I want the Cad Bane.
Of course.
I'll find it somewhere.
All right.
And then Funko Shop is going to have this Forcelet C-3PO. Jedi already knows that the is it Forcelet? It's like supposed to be like crystal shape. The name of the
Forset. You're talking about like the cut of a crystal.
Yeah.
Forset.
So this is actually dropping soon. I don't know when. It's a Funko Con exclusive, a Funko exclusive. And then So the con is getting.
We
these
got
two.
something for you, Jerome.
They're gonna have the con sticker. So you have Entertainment Earth is gonna have young Leia, and
Con stickers.
Hawaii is gonna have Wicket with a slingshot that they're shared from the con. So
All right, so then I add some more stuff too. We're gonna get these for $50. You can get this Han Solo that looks creepy as shit. Just so we know, that little Tukigama thing that Wayseeker was talking about, actually not bad. It's $35 for that. I don't know what these Tukigama things are. I know if you get them,
they're games you play. It's a little thing, yeah.
All I know is like if you can find the vintage ones, they're fucking, you can big bucks on them. What else? And then here's the oh shit, I did a terrible job of this. Here's the because I didn't realize the background was white. Here's the information about these Shag and Geeky Tikis by Beeline Creatives. Of course, I had to have this down because they are sweet ass glasses.
hey, they should have had Austin Powers in this. Shag it, baby. Yeah.
Hopefully they'll go on clearance. It's the 40th anniversary Star Wars Returns. The mugs, hopefully they'll have them there because it's only 250 pieces and it features Crumb, a metal swizzle stick. You get that swizzle stick with it for $225. A coaster, a 4-pack of coasters will cost you $50, and a shirt for $125. That's too fucking expensive. Highball glasses. See, I could buy the highball glasses for $80, dude. Yeah, the mugs I don't want. The fucking highball glasses are great, especially summertime. $80 doesn't seem too bad for that. Looking for limited quantities, in person discounts at. How are they gonna give you discounts on them? But they are gonna sell them online, so maybe I'll go online and try to get them. What else do we got in your little group here that I threw in? Oh, we already talked about that, but they're also coming out with a special cover for Tales of Light and Light.
It's the same cover. It's just releasing a couple months early, I thought.
Oh, a couple months early. Cool.
Because
The other book that's dropping too, right? The cover.
Hold on, got it. Yep, here we go. And
this is one
Wayseeker already reviewed this once too, but you also get the little pin with it, and you get the reversal where they look at it. I don't know if we said that when they were Padawan and Jedi or Jedi.
That's pretty cool. I like that book though.
You can get the signed edition from who's doing this book?
Who's writing it? Is it?
Yeah, nobody gives a shit apparently because they didn't even tell you who's going to sign it.
It's not
This is
no,
straight from.
It's not. Is it?
This
is who's doing this one. It's not Delilah. It's not
gives a
Delilah.
shit?
Is it? It's the person that did Phasma.
Who gives a shit?
Oh,
It's so
Phasma,
bad.
No, it's Delilah. It's Delilah Dawson or whatever her name is.
Is
right?
it? Yeah, but it
like
shouldn't.
the Phasma book. The
Hey,
Phasma
I
book is
cut
good.
this out of Star Wars. Star Wars didn't even promo the fucking person. They just said side comic. That's fucking stupid. And then for Jedi, I thought he was going to be here, but then he got suspended. There's going to be a Jabba the Hutt Topps card out there too for him. A couple other ones also. And just to add,
just make sure Marco doesn't remember that book is coming out on Tuesday. So make sure you go and you pick up
somebody's
the
going
book.
to text me. I will.
And Dom said he's reading books, so I'm gonna make sure Dom reads it too.
Okay.
It's not High Republic, so he needs to read this one.
Also, we're getting for the Tony who asked for it. We are getting a little bit of Old Republic. They're giving us we're not. It's exclusive there, but they're also doing a Hallmark exclusive, apparently Revan, as in Dark Revan, and the Boba Fett one, which I chose not to do, and it's all done by Funko Pop.
Yeah, well, the Boba Fett one is actually the vintage colors. That's going out.
There's another one. Oh, it's Black K. Yeah, Black K also. All right, until next time. There we go. Good job. All right, we got through that. He is now level set. Are we level set? We're level set. Can we get into Ahsoka? Let's get into Ahsoka. Good. Everybody's got good spirits.
Yep.
What need this? Okay, well, I don't know how you get. All right.
I've seen them online already. They're like 65 online. The Revan.
What?
Damn.
What's the 65?
They're 30
Hallmark
originally.
Ornament.
Oh, the ornaments. Yeah.
All right. There's 2 episodes, just so you guys know, 2 episode premiere, August 23rd. I tried to cut these as I normally do. Wayseeker, you can give us some of the chat because I have it on full screen just in case. I guess I don't need it on full screen. My eyes are just getting tired. You saw this is the front end of Balin's ship. It does look very Imperial-esque, but it's not an Imperial Star Cruiser, and you see it pulling into a Republic ship. There is something I gotta say here. I got something wrong, and we'll address it in a second. They land on an Imperial transport or a New Republic transport ship. We can tell because of the uniforms. He's like, we are no Jedi. That's where that line comes through. He does a little force choke. Oh, I skipped over the one where he actually stabs the dude. Somehow I did that, but he stabs the dude.
Can I ask you a question?
Oh, they come out here. Oh my gosh, we're getting edited.
Do you think that they're trying to rescue what's the face, the magistrate? What's the name?
Yeah, maybe. It's a transport ship though. It's not a prison ship.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She's not captured, is she?
But what happened at the end
She
if
got
she fought
away.
Ahsoka? She had to be captured. Something happened.
No,
I thought
she could get away.
Oh,
we don't know what happened to her. She didn't.
Yeah.
We don't
She didn't
know.
get captured.
I have originally thought this was also the opposite because when they cut in the last one, it looked like they were going on two different ships. This is actually the same Imperial cruiser. We could tell because even though this does look like, or not Imperial, I'm sorry, New Republic cruiser, even though this looks like an Imperial commander's admiral's fucking uniform, if you look at the insignia on the side, it technically is a New Republic insignia. And then if you look down here too, it's a Makan type character, which you got to see when he turns. They can't turn. We also see that ship right here landing on the planet, which has got a bunch of little shrine things. We get the character. This is where I think Dom's going with, because Shin and Balin find what's her name, and they're like, "Hey, do this little tricky for us." And they're talking back and forth. What happens when we find Thrawn? I don't think that's actually during this scene, but whatever. Because there's a lot of times where people's mouth aren't moving, but words are being spoken. She uses the little grippy thing. And then the thing that looked at a lot of people originally called World Between Worlds sure seems to be just like a galactic map that she pulls up. It doesn't seem like this whole little thing that we see her, Balin and Ahsoka fighting in later. Because if you look at the ground and the actual layout of the sculptures, it's very similar to the fight scene that we saw in trailer number 1 with Ahsoka Tano. And it's these when she puts out the whole thing. It looks so much like a, you can see right there. It looks like a star map. So there you go. However, there's two different vehicles here because there's one to the right and there's one to the left from the gun shop right here, which is kind of weird. And if you actually see there's somebody standing outside, this is a whole different period because there's people standing outside of the star map thing. Do you see that? Do you notice that? Can you see it? Two characters? Yeah.
You sure it's not them, right? So
Well, see, it might be the Ahsoka showing up because this is the same area. If you look at the ground, it had the same work. So I kind of pulled this because this was way later in the trailer, but I pulled it up here because it looks like it was actually kind of the exact same place. And they're trying to figure out something about the star map because you can see they put up like scaffolding and shit. Or maybe they just didn't cut that out. And they have a little fight here where they've got all their stuff analyzing shit. I think they are probably trying to find Thrawn, but whatever. Now, this is also a fixture where people were saying, well, maybe this is where they blew it up, but it isn't. This is the other scene where we originally see her drop in and fight the HK droids. But the scene says, I'm not here to discuss my past, was a line there, and it's completely different than when they said it. You also see this, the whole Republic part. This is different than when Balin and Sana fly in. They combined it to make it look like this was the start, like in between those scenes. It isn't. This actually seems more to line up with this speech where she's giving a conversation talk. She's on one of the ships, and Hera is, and she's talking back to our girl Mon and the whole study group here. Because when we see her again, we see her in Ahsoka's ship, and number 2, we see her in the Ghost, which are two completely different ships, as you could tell by the New Republic personnel here. Well, I'm trying to convince you one or the other way. Yeah, all the whole speeches didn't mean shit. She's here now not in the Ghost, but in the Phantom. We saw that before. She's still going after this craft. There was a small glimpse that looked like the Ghost might have been around there someplace. And I always said I thought this was Chopper on the right. I'm not sure it is Chopper on the right anymore because of something else. And it makes a little bit of sense. Chopper had Ezra's fucking lightsaber, and we know who has Ezra's lightsaber now.
yeah.
So this might be in the Ghost. Yeah.
the Vader breathing.
But that's the city that gets bombed, we believe. What's that?
In the beginning when the show started. You heard like a breathing, like a Vader type of breathing. In the beginning of the show, when it first started, you hear like, and it was
So the
kind
sound
of
effect they used through last Star Wars
yeah.
shit. Yeah.
I know.
This is where I disagree with Wayseeker when he says the wood scene is different. This actually seems like it's on that little concave that you see Chopper coming off of, not the concave you see being blown up, which would be this. This is more of two different areas, even though they combined them. This seems like more the area where you see this is like a shipyard. You see the supposed Inquisitor fighting Ahsoka in broad daylight. I'm not sure that this part is a flashback, just to let you care, because I know you said it was probably a flashback. Then, obviously, Hera. This is where Hera was on the fucking ship talking to Mo, and after that speech, she sees Ahsoka lay on. We're gonna have a lot of this back and forth. I'm telling you, there's gonna be some episodes, and I have a feeling we're going to get a lot of people calling filler. But I feel that this was kind of like we were talking last week, how they're going to foul Ahsoka for a little bit, and they're going to foul Sabine for a little bit, and then they're going to have them come together. Not a back and forth talking. The whole thing that I find very interesting is when everybody says this master and apprentice situation, the conversation that takes place is not Ahsoka talking to Sabine. It is actually this scene right here where you actually see her mouth moving before she gets off this plane right here, and it is Ahsoka talking to Hera, which is very interesting. If you go back and watch it, there is parts of Ahsoka's talking here, so you think they're talking about her and being stubborn and everything, but this is all the conversation is going on to Hera. It's a conversation between Hera and Ahsoka, talking about her in third person. This was kind of cool. We get to see the highway that we saw in Rebels. For those people that don't know, this was actually in the cartoon. Mm-hmm. There was a whole like hijacking thing that went on, and I thought that was pretty cool. Who do you guys think is in the ship? Any guesses?
Is that the scene? All right, that's the scene where Sabine is riding the bike.
Yeah. Well,
that's
eventually,
actually, well, if I'm not mistaken, that ship is from Legends. That's they brought it back into.
Who do you think's in the ship?
Who do I think's in the ship? I think that could be either Hera, or it could be what's the name? Ahsoka, going after her to try to get her, found her.
I think it's locals.
Yeah,
I think these are locals. I think it's going to be like
anyway. Yep.
Small people from Rebels, like that have been on the planet before.
I think it's going to be I think it's going to be a person from Rebels TV show, and I do not think it's going to be Hera, and I definitely don't think it's going to be.
Zeb or Callus? What about Callus?
Huh?
Callus or Zeb?
Well, the one thing is, it does look like they're racing a little bit. You see her go underneath and try to stop.
Huh? Mark Mateen.
And then you get the little thing is that they have to have a droid. So I don't think it's just some random there, but it has to be somebody who has a droid. I would be surprised that Don won't put a rumor that it could be one of the clones, but who knows? We'll see
Rex?
who it is.
It's not going to be Rex.
It's not going to be Rex, but it's going to be interesting. I do not think it's Hera. Like, I know the conversation was Ahsoka talking over this, but it's not Ahsoka. And that's not Ahsoka's droid. Ahsoka's droid had a different color. It was like a green. This scene looks like it's on the Ghost. And now, mind you, while this is going on, and she uses the Master thing, she actually has full hair and says Master. If you watch it in the proper pull out of context, it does not seem like she's talking about Master Apprentice here or being her apprentice, because look at the hair in the timeline. Look at the hair. Lots of hair.
Well, you got to understand the timeline between Rebels season 5 and season 4.
I think this is taken out of context where she's talking about Ahsoka's master, not her being the master, and they just cut it off.
I think she's being. I don't know. I thought maybe she's just being like super sarcastic and like.
I just hope that she's not force sensitive. I hope she's not.
She's not going to be. No, I think she's just making a dig. But this is straight from Rebels.
Yeah.
With Kanan kneeling right before the.
Yeah. This right here. There's a lot of scenes that was from Rebels. Yeah, the killing naval thing. Then she cuts off her hair, which is also very Japanese-esque from a lot of the.
But that's what Kanan did too at that point.
He cut off his hair. But we see her in front of the thing again. New haircut, looking good. They're also flying in this hyperspace thing. This is something interesting right here, where they're finally teamed up. I think this is going to be later in the episodes, probably around episode 6. They are flying there, and they hit the space whale.
Space whale. Yep.
But this is it. Think about, why would you be finding space whales? Because what do space whales do?
Hyperspace.
Yeah.
And
they did a whole thing. You see them go underneath, and they kind of get caught up in the claws. This also too was the look back, but this look back is also when they're on. She's on the ghost ship, so it's not like the time frame is way before. I think this is gonna be them starting to figure out. So this should be in like episode 5-ish. We have a short hair thing here too. These are on. Oh, sorry. These two ships. If you looked at the background and the makeout of this ship, this is around the same time. Not when she had long hair. So I know they kind of played that look up like it was her calling her master and everything else, but it seems like it doesn't fit. Speaking of that, this is the woods where you said it was a flashback, but Sabine's got short hair here. She tries to use the Force. Now, it could be a flashback, and this couldn't be taking part where she's with Shin, and Shin says you have no powers. But it looks like the wood's still there. That is almost the exact same scene where we see Ahsoka fighting this right here. You see the woods in the background. So I don't think that's actually a flashback. I think that's a later on version before they find the whales and before they go fighting. So I think it's on their way to that little
I'm
dome.
telling you, it's
On their way to the little dome thing where you see the characters come out and then you see Ahsoka.
Died out, man. So this is a long way after Inquisitors died out. So it could be the Inquisitor.
We don't know they died out, though, do we?
You don't know they died out. Dave will bring anything back, so I don't think
like
any of those.
There's no Grand Inquisitor. A lot of them died, but we don't know.
Yeah, if Balin is a mercenary that survived Order 66 and Next Jedi, who's to say that all the Inquisitors died out either? You know what I mean? It could be a mercenary fucking Inquisitor.
He actually knows Anakin too.
Yeah, the person knows. It's been around for a while. Clearly,
yeah.
Both of them have at some point.
Well, if you're an Inquisitor,
no,
almost all the Inquisitors knew who Anakin was. If you read,
I know, but Balin knew Anakin personally because he spoke highly of Ahsoka. He told, he
was a Jedi before 66. I'd be very careful with what the verbiage is and how they're mashing shit together because they sure are mashing a lot of shit together.
Yeah.
And then we were hoping this wasn't true, but it is. As of right now, that's the front picture of fucking Thrawn that we're getting. So, yay. Also, doesn't look like
look.
They got the red eyes. That's what I got for it. That's the best I can do, and the uniform.
But
more like an alien than a human who just did Blueface, part of the Blue Man Group.
But what were you expecting on how he's going to look? He's going to look like
once again, make him look more like the character, not like some dude that just painted his face.
In the cartoon, blue. You want the cartoon? You want him to have the big head in the cartoon?
Cartoon or book or novel or comic book or any of the fucking ones that don't look like some dude in the Blue Man Group just fucking paint his face.
Look, all I know is that Benjamin Cumberbatch could have played a better Thrawn if he played Thrawn. But the fact is that this is the best you could do by calling him.
You don't know that. You don't know that. You saw a picture of an actor looking like Thrawn, which they digitally modified.
But the whole fact is, wasn't Ahsoka, Rosario Dawson, digitally made, and that's how she became Ahsoka? So what do you want?
I'm just saying, you don't know he'd be better.
That's not how that happened.
It's not like we think Ahsoka's the greatest thing ever either.
You're complaining about a regular.
This is the voice of the fucking guy. No, what I'm saying is, Dom, you should be on my side for this. Touch this dude up. Give him this is where you put a couple dollars to fucking CG him a little bit and make him look a little better. Okay?
They're trying to cut back. They're trying to cut back. No, there is no freaking more CGI money.
Well, we actually don't know if this is what he's actually going to look like.
I don't know. It's still a trailer. It's still
that's what I got for you guys, though. I mean, that's kind of a rundown.
You make absolutely no sense.
They should have got 50 Cent to play him.
Yeah.
It's the voice, dude. It is the voice. Hey, thank you for saying hi for the algorithm. I mean, it's the voice of it, so I think it can't be that bad, right?
No, it's
but they need to touch up the face. I hope they get feedback. You know, like the Inquisitor, we gave them the feedback on the Inquisitor, and then all of a sudden, oh shit, we should change the Grand Inquisitor. It would have been easy. Please get to this ahead of time. This looks like shit. And if Dom's answer was very easy, what do you want it to look like? More like the comic books and books, and every place you see him, any place but fucking this.
Different. You can't help it.
What's that?
Live action's different.
You can help it. Dom, I don't understand how you can argue both sides of the fence so fucking passionately. I don't get it. But yeah, so I think it's still cool. I mean, some of the stuff look a little bit scary in this trailer, but some of it, I think if you watch it at full speed, and I mean, of course, I break this down. I watch it at 0.25 speed. I start watching when people's mouths are moving with the CC. I watch it without it. I do all that and try to put it in pre-order. We're usually pretty halfway decent at this. There are some scenes here that if you know, like everybody loves to tell me that scene wasn't in there, Marco. The one scene out of the fucking 50 slides that I do, so I'm one wrong out of 40, 50. I mean, whatever. But like there is a couple scenes here that might not actually make the movies, right? And some of the verbiage may not actually make the movies either. But for the most part, I think they're showing us a little bit across. I don't think they're showing us that much in the front end of it, right? I think we're gonna get like a lot in episode 1.
Yeah.
Then we're gonna get some 4 and 5 stuff, and then we're gonna get a little bit at 7 and 8.
Let me
I
ask
think
you
we
a
got.
question
I
now.
think we got the first 5 episodes. I don't think we got anything to 6.
I don't know how much Thrawn we're gonna get. Well, because of the hump whales, I'm not sure how much we're gonna get till the end. And by the way, after watching this and putting in perspective, I have little faith that Blaylen is going to be around. Was planning on being around.
Listen, the last episode.
But this Thrawn stuff could also be flashback. Like
it could be.
Well, it's 2 different scenes. If you actually look, his headshot compared to the back of the headshot are 2 different times.
Maybe this is before.
like you could have Thrawn in an earlier episode as a flashback.
Well, do you notice right back there in the left side of the corner too? It kind of looks like it might have Ezra's helmet. Have you noticed that? Do you see that little red helmet?
Yeah, it could. I tried to figure out what that was, and I
Well,
was.
I'm not gonna say it was. I don't want to do the whole rumor thing, but it does look like it's Ezra's, like the firing helmet that he used.
Yeah, but there's somebody in it. Look at the eyes.
Yeah, there's somebody in it.
So it's probably a stormtrooper in the back.
What do you mean? There's no. I look at the eyes right here. There's nobody in it.
Yeah, there's a face inside it.
Oh no, he had a cover. Do you guys remember the Ezra face? It was like a helmet on top of a covering in the front. This covering was different on it. It was like almost circular.
I have to go back and look.
Yeah, go back and look.
I've already started my rewatching all of Rebels to get ready for it.
Now it's a Vamp Trooper.
The season 4.
Real short.
When he got thrown out in space, the windows. How did they survive space with the windows broken by the whales?
Ezra used Force to save them.
Close the window, seal the wheels up.
Yeah, just to form around them too.
Okay.
Star Wars, bro. Star Wars.
It's Star Wars.
That's what I'm trying to say.
You can't play that game, Dom.
Blind man
You can't play that with Star Wars.
Luke Skywalker forced Han Solo to do that. So that's what I'm going with. If you're going with that, there you go.
Oh, it looks good. I'm really excited. I can't wait. We got 5 weeks.
I am actually. I think this clarified a couple of things, which was nice. A couple of the points that we were worried about.
I will be in Texas.
I guarantee you now, everybody, because they saw how big the Inquisitor was, they're gonna think it's. I don't know why they're gonna think it's Dune, and they're gonna say it's Ezra, but I have a feeling it's gonna happen.
Everybody thinks it's Ezra for some reason.
Or Hondo. One. Oh, do they?
Everybody's saying that it's a misdirect with the name, and it's actually Ezra.
Okay, well, if that happens, that's pretty stupid.
Do
that
you
would be
think
really
that
bad.
Thrawn, when he went to the unknown region, do you think he went back to his home planet?
No.
Yes, 100%.
What?
I hunt not his home planet, but 100% went to unknown space. 100% is going to come back with more people, and 100% probably is looking for Force users so that he could use them to jump through hyperspace faster. Yes.
No, I don't believe that because I don't believe Dave is going to be connected to the novels about the Skywalkers.
They love
what
to put
will
names
Timothy
together.
do afterwards will be a different thing. Timothy might think that story, but that's not anything that's part of the story that Dave.
I think when you piece this apart, I think Dave's going, "Oh, I'm going to get all these guys, and I'm really smart." I think he's trying to be smart. And for some of you, I think you're falling for it, but I don't think. It's 46% left, dude. Give AOA it. New Inquisitors, 46% of what's left of Darth Maul. Dude, you get it for that, dude. It's kind of actually funny.
Ring the bell!
I guess the problem that I have is this could be a complete mess. A complete mess. But I was at the con and I heard a lot of theories, and I assumed that most of them came off of like the internet. And wow, I mean, people are reaching a lot of shit for this. So just using 1 or 2 words and then word selling it through, like how it would make sense. So when you see that happen, you're kind of like, okay, are we? I don't know. Everything besides the way of Thrawn's front face looks good. I think it makes sense that the mercenaries are trying to hunt down Thrawn. And I'm glad that what turns out to not be the World of Worlds. Because could you imagine Dave trying to explain the fucking... He's already done it twice and failed miserably. So, like, that's a good thing.
He did a good job. He did a good job with Between Worlds in Rebels.
Trying to explain it?
No, I'm just saying how he portrayed it in Rebels.
Oh, in Rebels, yes. But after that, when he tried to explain
Dave can't explain anything.
2 times he tried to explain it, and Dave
just can't talk. can't do it.
Yeah. So I think, well, you just put something in an article where it said. So I think like when you see all that, it does look pretty good. It is pretty promising. I'm still my expectations, because why aren't we seeing finished trailers? My expectations are still kind of low for this. So I think they'll do all right.
It's gonna be good. It'll be good. It will be slow though.
Don't say that because you're the guy that likes blue teddy bears. So
well, I can like what I like, and I think it's gonna be good. I think it is gonna be slow.
How many
people like Dom are gonna be like, this is too slow. And then at the end, maybe he'll come around like he did with Andor. But I think he's gonna be like, we didn't get anything in the first 2 episodes.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, so here we go, and we should keep a counter for this because this is what I'm saying. How many episodes are there? 6 or 8? 8?
8.
6? 8. I'm willing to bet that we're going to hear at least somebody on this show, if not for sure the chat, but this show call at least 4 episodes filler. 4.
Well, the first 2 episodes will be shown that day, so it was cool that you'll get again close to an hour.
So you get somebody say like one's like a hat. Yeah, I know, but I'm saying we're gonna get 4 episodes called filler, over under. We should probably take bets on that.
Yeah, it's gonna be I think it's gonna be a very slow.
It is. Well, we know it is because you know what half of it's going to be. Once again, I don't know why people don't understand this. Half of it's going to be Ahsoka finding herself, Sabine finding herself.
I told you that.
Them complaining.
Yeah, I told you that Ahsoka finding herself is the beginning. That's what's going to be, and then the fourth
finding themselves to come together. I'm talking about finding themselves about an argument. It's going to be fucking couples counseling for fucking 4 to 5 episodes. That's what we're going to get. That's what we're getting. It's going to be like, oh, yeah, I loved her, but she didn't listen to me, or I was too young, or whatever the fuck.
I love that stuff. I'm good. That's all I need.
I hate that shit. Yeah, dude, you're the dude that I always wonder who's the fucking guy that's sitting on a beach, and he's got like the fucking, the dude, he's got Fonzio and holding some girl, and he's reading one of these softcover books with Fonzio holding some girl. It's Wayseeker. Of course you like that shit.
Oh, man.
But that's gonna. I mean, half the show, I've said it a bunch of times, is gonna be the relationship between Sabine Wren and Ahsoka, and them having their finding each other together.
Going to be, I think, a decent part of the show, which I think people will find more interesting, is going to be the mercenaries looking for Thrawn, because that I think will be a little bit more action filled.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna get that in the beginning too. I mean, that's how
that'll be part of every episode, and that will be a little bit more. But the rest of it's going to be a lot of character.
One, we're going to see that. They're going to start one like that. You're going to get a little hotness of the new characters fighting out. Then you're going to have the finding of each other. That's going to take up like episode 2, 3, 4. You know, people are going to be like, this is filler. It's going to be like, oh, I left my heart. I miss you. I got feelings. Even though I'm an adult, we just got to make sure our feelings are okay. We can't just be grown-ups because we all got feelings. We're going to have that shit for a bunch of it. It should go well. It should go well. The comic book community is going to love it because that's all these dudes talk about all the time is their fucking feelings. So it should go well. We'll be all right. We'll be okay.
It's going to be good. It's going to be good.
But bringing it back to one panel that I want to say, which kind of brought up our key list here, we feel that somebody, and we're not saying this person is going to be in this vehicle right here. So with that being said, and we are not saying these are the characters that may do it, but Wayseeker put together a little slide and a little segment. We say goodbye or goodbye. Rebel characters before Ahsoka. Okay?
Yep. So these are some of the Rebel characters that appeared, and will they appear in Ahsoka? These things, are they goodbyes before the show comes out? So we're looking at 4 characters. I have 5 comic books here. We can talk about whether we think they are goodbyes and maybe if they think what they could do in Ahsoka. All right.
What's Glamour Girls?
Right off the top.
Wayseeker's Glamour Girls.
Here you go, Jerome. Star Wars Adventure 7. This is the cover A. We have 2 of these coming up. Cover A is the one that has Hondo on it. Silly cover. Silly comic book. Has a couple first appearances. The one that's often overlooked is AP7. AP7 also appears in this. AP7 is the Chopper's friend droid that he saves from the Imperial Army. Remember AP7? So you get
Chopper killed more people than Anakin, bro. Just to let you know. Innocent.
That's definitely not true, but
he did.
He did kill more people than Anakin.
He killed more people than anybody in Star Wars.
He is a suicide murder droid, but he's
dude. JJ looked it up and he counted them all, so no takebacks.
Okay. Yeah. So Hondo and AP7 here. Was this one that you would be looking to buy at this point? Is this the one that you say, no, we're going to pass on? So here
I'll
we
be
go.
honest with you. I know people are saying we're not getting them. Do not be surprised if fucking Hondo shows up in a cafe in the background on Lothal. Do not be, quote me on this. I'm not saying it's going to, look, I'm not saying it's going to happen, but do not be surprised if this dude plays a fucking Voss.
I will be surprised if he doesn't show up in the show.
Because
Hondo and Ezra are so connected. I mean,
not just that.
Hondo said, there's nothing that I would not do for this boy. That was his Rebels line. He completely changed his dynamic, and he was there at the very end.
Could he be the guy? Could he have a droid? He absolutely could have a droid. Just to let you know.
So, like, if Hondo is not in this, I will be shocked and surprised.
Well, here's the reason I'm not. That's some bullshit that I don't give a shit about. What I do know is one thing: Dave Filoni likes to put Dave Filoni characters in Dave Filoni fucking things, and there ain't one character that he kept redoing and making more and more popular because people liked him than Hondo. And he sure did put him in a lot of shit. And even if this thing fucking flops, Hondo is now at Galaxy's Edge, and that ain't a Dave Filoni thing. So
no. I will be shocked if Hondo's not in this somewhere. So that doesn't mean it's a good buy. Just because Hondo's going to be in it doesn't mean the comic is going to be a good buy. If I believe that, those are two separate things.
I believe this is still overpriced, probably.
So, what do you think the price for a 9.8 for Hondo?
210.
210. What do you think, Dom?
Was it I guess 230.
Average price is 204.
Right.
So right there. The range is 127 through 250. So
the only problem this book has for it is it's corny as fuck.
It is. There's 87 of these on the census, or 85 of these on the census, which isn't that many. Again, 204 is, I would not buy it as a 204. That's too much. But that 127,
$6 off?
That 127 was a good buy, I think. Like, whoever got that one, for 127.
Yeah, good job.
That was a good buy.
I just don't think its height is much above 250. That's the problem. Even if it, like, whatever, the best pop it can get is, what's it going to hit, 300? That's your best pop out of this book? Wayseeker? Dom, what do you guys think? I mean, I think 300 is the best.
I can't imagine it going even that high.
Sunshine on your ass, on your hairy ass.
If he shows up, I can see this book going up a little bit more.
Yeah, to what? That's what I'm at. Yes.
About $300. About 300.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The sun shining on your dog's ass, your ass, your hairy ass, whatever.
In the
whatever that saying is.
In the market back in 2021, wasn't this book up even more?
Around this, wasn't it?
It probably was, but that's a different era. Like, we're not going to get up to those highs when things will show.
So about
275 on a great day. 275 fine, but I'm saying like 300, 310. 310 for some reason sticks out.
I just wish the cover wasn't that corny.
And well, they came out with so many better covers of them on it.
I know.
That's actually what you probably got to look at. Is some of these covers that maybe fell back down. They're like $5 books now. They'll be $30 books when this shit fucking happens. Yeah. More like Jerome Collectors. He's buying it. Okay.
Sold.
Yep. The 127, I think, was a good buy.
Sorry, my bad. I didn't know. I forgot you could touch this. Sorry, Lisa. My bad.
What?
Go ahead. Your turn. Sorry.
All right. So then the other one, the same first appearances. This is the 1 in 10. I like this cover a lot.
I actually like this cover. Yeah.
I like that cover too.
This is one I think my favorite, maybe, of the Ghost crew.
You have more on the cover.
So next time here's one because BK's new to the whole comic book scene. But do you guys remember what happened with this book? This was a book that Jen was looking for, and I was like, yeah, sure, man, no problem. And she came, I was like, here. She's like, I need it for my collection. Don't have it. Gave it to her, and the fucking very next, as she's showing it on the Dark Side show, and she's showing it. Oh, look what Marco gave me for a Christmas gift. The fucking book blew the fuck up. And then I was like, I'll just find another copy, and I haven't found a copy of it since. So I'm hoping that this book is under $200 at this point.
At 9.8? This.
Yeah, I'm hoping that it
Why
is.
would a 9.8 be under the rate?
He's not, dude, because people are dumb, and sometimes the cover. Dom tells us that first covers matter.
Yeah, Dom says lots of things. I have a raw and a 9.8 of this one. Marker, you're not getting either one.
I don't give a shit, really.
I'll trade you one. I'll trade you one for the book that you picked up today, if you really want to make that deal.
The book that I just showed you.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm good, bro. You're gonna take a lot more of the. No matter what this price ever was, it's gonna take a lot more. The funny story coming to tack about a book that Wayseeker now wants to rob me of. Okay.
You robbed it already, so it's not.
I didn't rob it. No, that's not how that happened.
You completely robbed it.
How did I rob it?
Wait for tack, and you'd say if he robbed it. He robbed it.
I didn't. No, it wasn't me. I got blamed for nothing. We'll talk about it on tack. I didn't.
All right. Average sale price.
Oh, you didn't ask us. Oh,
$490 for a 9.8.
Okay. Cool.
Range is 363 through 588. There's 43 9.8 on the census. Is this a good
Somebody
buy?
better call Jen right now and ask her if that one turned out to be a 9.8, because if so, she owes me a couple ducats. No, she doesn't.
$490. You buying this one?
No. I like the cover and shit, obviously. And
yeah, but you know what? You would have to buy this one. If you're a Hondo collector, I would get this first Hondo, even though he's on the cover. It's still, this book will probably go up specifically much more.
I don't understand how he can be fucking here and he can be fucking here at the same motherfucking time.
What do you mean?
Dom, the statements you make contradict your shit. Your shit is first covers fucking matter. But the no first cover here don't matter.
Do
matter. That doesn't matter.
But the fact is, this is the 1 in 10. The 1 in 10 is always going to have more of a value, even with him on the cover.
I think this book can go to 1,000.
No, there's no way this gets 1,000.
I think it could hit 900 to 1,000.
Nah, I don't think so. I think you're overestimating it.
We'll see. But the cover is a great cover. It's also people like.
You'll see it on AOA. I don't want everybody to know it because people don't know what the book is. It's way out of a lot of your guys' wheelhouse. The boys. Did you guys know what that book was before I showed you?
No
clue. Yeah.
No, it's just
now, this ain't no fucking like rare variant of the fucking week that some fucking dude made last week or a Turkish
I'm just
something
trying
or
to
another.
get some plugs in there for tax, so you know.
Yeah.
I'm interested in that. I don't know. This one I would like at 490.
Oh, Dom, he is a fan of Hondo. He's saying no.
I'm not saying anything wrong about Hondo.
He's saying Hondo on the cover's better. That's what he's saying.
I said the cover with him on the cover is better, but I would get this one because it's more of a value.
Send what to your DM? I'm not sending anything to anybody. You're not getting this book.
Marco, slide in there. Slide
what?
DMs.
The book?
No.
What did I even fucking do with that? That's an expensive book.
I just love this cover. I'm biased because I love this cover. I'm biased because I love Rebels. This is one that I won't sell because I love Rebels so much.
Hey, Dub, are you still in the chat? Tell them they're not going to know the book. Where the fuck did I do with that book? God damn, I just lost a real expensive book.
Anyway, I'm a big fan of this one. You can get for under 490. But
Nubs is on the cover, so wait, Seeker, why are you such a big fan? Nubs is not there.
Nubs isn't on the cover yet. Wait till Nubs is on the cover. Just wait.
That's got a lot of Newton rings on the bottom.
Rainbow just here we have another one. What do you think about this one?
Dog shit.
Star Wars Adventures 14.
Dog shit.
The 1 in 10.
Dog shit. I think the book's dog shit.
Palace.
I think the first appearance is dog shit. I think it's all dog shit. I think this is dog shit.
Why is Callus dog shit?
This book's dog shit.
Why? Just because it's a dumb story?
Yeah, it's a real story.
But that doesn't never matter to investment of books.
Dad, that story's not fucking true, Dad. Stop it. Everybody knows that book. Yeah. Dad, how many times you ever see that? I think there's only 10 of these books like ever out there. And it's not like a book that fucking people have. This book is I don't like the clowny guy on the front. The story did suck. And this book has got a lot of fucking waviness and curve to it too. So 1 in 10, first appearance of Callus. I'm going.
This is a raw. There's no 9.8s that have sold. This is a raw.
Raw? $60.
I'd say about 40.
That might be right.
The raw control price is 45.
45. All right. I hit the high.
35 to 60. There's only 6 of these on the census of 9.
That's because everybody knows this book's dog shit.
No, that's not why. Because nobody
But try to
realizes
find a
Callus.
mint copy, a 9.8 copy.
You could find them. There's a lot of people that didn't.
If you have a 9.8, I would
Huh?
get that thing
I
graded.
probably
before the
do
show.
somewhere in this room. I'll be honest
Because
with you.
again, if Callus shows up, there's only 6 of them on the census. I have a raw, but mine's not a 9.8. Mine's probably 9.4, 9.6. But this one is really interesting because of how few of these are on census.
AOA's pretty fucking close, by the way. All right, let's go.
But I'm just saying, are you a buyer at $45?
No, because
No,
I
you're
want. Yeah, I don't. That could be but that definitely 100% could be Callus in that play. That would make a lot of sense if Callus shows up. Once again, another Dave character.
You know what?
Another Dave character.
But
If
do you
I
think
get it
people
for
give a
cheaper,
shit?
maybe I'll get it for $30.
It's so hard. These 1 in 10s are hard to find.
If I thought it was, which this is also where I'll disagree with. It's hard to find in a 1 in 10 because of the kid thing. No kids were going through these books. These were untouched books most time. The only thing you had to worry about is if they were sun damaged because people put them in the shit area for them, right? These books were mainly, especially if they were bagged and board when they came in, which a lot of the 1 in 10s did for IDW at the time because stores will bag 1 board 1 in 10s. A lot of these stayed on walls and behind walls for a long time and never were touched. They were cushioned between other books. Just be honest about it. Number 2, if you find it in 9.8 for $30, $35, yeah, take a flyer on it. You're probably taking flyers on worse.
Yep.
Yeah. I think I'm going to buy it at 45. Like I said, these things, if you look on eBay, they're not many up on eBay. So maybe somebody's stashing them. I don't know. But I don't know.
Maybe people just don't care because
I can't
$35.
imagine that somebody's stashing Callus.
You'd be surprised at what people stashed.
Yeah, that doesn't. I have 1, and I'm happy with my 1. I don't need another one. But if I didn't have 1 at 45, I would be tempted.
All right, go ahead.
Kane and 10, 9.8. We talked about this one in the past. This is the first appearance of Finn Rao.
I don't think we're seeing Fenn Rao, by the way.
Close friend of Sabine's. Could be in the plane.
Could be. But they don't like droids that much. I don't know if they do. Who knows? That's a Mandalorian thing.
Yeah. I don't know. What do you think about the price for this one?
For a 9.8 of this. $216.
$216. What do you think, Dom?
I think $165.
$160, yeah.
What if I tell you the 9.8 price is $100?
Oh, well.
Oh, shit. Really?
Range is from 90 to 112.
Wow.
Does that make it more appealing to you?
Well, for $90, the 9.8 slab is
if you
always
get $100, you're making
under
out.
100.
This book can have.
I'll talk you down to 65 on it. That's what I'm going to do.
I know you would.
I'm going to talk you down to 65. Let's not lie about it. Let's know what we're talking about here.
I would buy
You say $90. I'm saying 65 it is. Thank you, sir, very much. Have another one. All right. Have a good day.
I'm saying I would buy this for $100 because if the upswing is if he does show up, it's going to go up. He's a Mandalorian.
And then it's going to come right back down.
Yeah, I know. But you're still paying $100. It's still, think about it. The book, how much is the book raw? The book, how much? Basically $90 is the book raw? No.
I don't understand your thought process, but I will tell you this.
I'm just
considering
saying, $100.
Yeah, you do have a buying problem though. I like Fenn. I liked him in the show. I think he's a great character. Down the road, I could see him happening, but I'm not paying more than $65 for this book. Not today, not tomorrow, not next week. In a 9.8, 65. There you go.
Yeah. I think the raw is the better way to play this. I think you can usually find raws sometimes when you're hunting for like $10 sometimes.
People skip over this a lot.
If you can find a raw could go up to 35 or 40 if he shows up. And you have a very little downside to me.
And that's his other two. I don't think it's going to, I think it might get into the $200 range if it goes, but I don't think it's going much past that. You might have, if you could sneak this, if you put the listing on eBay, if you put First appearance, Fenro, Ahsoka Tano show, hottest character, fire, just saw him or whatever. Rare, and they put rare on it, and you just sit there because who the shit cares? Who cares who sees it? When you put like 600 on it, you're going to get an offer for 325 if he shows up, and you're going to accept that fucking offer, and you'll make the hot not 10 whatever. You'll make the hot comic 10-0 list. That'll be it. And you'll have the top sale, man. Laugh all you want, Wayseeker. This is how we sell books, bro.
I don't do that, though. That just seems so wrong.
That's how you get the top sales, my man. That's how it works.
I don't care about top sales. I don't want to be a good person. Not a slime
You
ball.
just asked me for a $6,000 book for free.
He'd be a good person.
Yeah, I know. You're
Get out of here. Top sale, not good person. No, I mean, like, I'm over exaggerating it, but if you do something like that, I could see it. That's how you get those one-off sales. That's the, that's when everybody's like, oh, that sale was a fake. No, sometimes you do that shit. If you do that shit,
first appearance of General Grievous fighting Kanan as young General Grievous. Kanan.
This is a very underrated series. I love this series. I even have the series in hardcover, so that I could actually read it instead of the comics, which I would never touch. So I bought the hardcover and read it in softcover and in hardcover, as a matter of fact.
AOA is getting close.
You better stop it, Wayseeker. We're not letting AOA guess. You got to hear the story. Come on. You're giving away all more.
We got one more to talk about. This is actually who I think is in
$1.
This is who I actually think might be in it. This is my guess right here.
And this is like a $10 book now, isn't it?
I have this book. It's nice. I like it.
This is the Star Wars 10, 1 in 25, first appearance of Mark Mateen. This book was the hot book at some point. This is before I started collecting. Where like this thing went like $95 at one point, I believe.
It wasn't because of Martine, though. It was because they said there was a new squad in there.
The squadron, right? Some other squadron.
Squadron, yeah.
The squadron doesn't matter. Mark Mateen, if you don't remember Mark Mateen.
Dude, I sold one of these for $100, so I give a shit because I bought it for 10.
It was the Gold Squadron, I think.
Whatever. Don't care.
Who gives a shit? It wasn't. Yeah.
Mark Mateen was in Rebels. He was the one who.
The kid.
Yeah. The little kid that, when everything went sideways, the Loth woke him up, and he's the one that, concocted the plan for Ezra. So
I will tell you.
What's interesting is he's named after a Star Wars executive who's part of the story group, Matt Martin. So if you didn't know it, this is a play on Matt Martin's name.
Yeah,
with Mark Mateen as well.
Yeah, I will tell you, Starlight Squadron.
Yeah,
it was. They were saying it was going to be Rogue Squadron or whatever, but yeah.
I
will tell you this. This has the opposite effect. If you have this book, you list this shit right away as Matt Martin, right? You list it as whatever the fucking pump and dump was. Go back a couple years ago, figure out what it was. Because I know for a fact there's a bunch of dudes who are sitting on this book and just waiting to pump the fuck out of this. Just waiting to pump the fuck, because they're into it too fucking deep. There's going to be a couple fake sales on this book. So go online, find out whatever the fucking craziest ass price is on this, and you put yourself 10% below there. Hot fire, super rare, mint condition, never been fondled before. We didn't even look at Leia's boobies in this one. Okay? Nobody cares about what's his name's mom. Okay? We're no MILFs abused in this, right? We do that, you put it up there, and you might not sell it for the fake price, but you'll sell it for a great price, is all I'm going to say. Wayseeker, you even putting this book up here is making this book more expensive. You do know that. Somebody in 2 weeks is going to have a video about this book and how it's fire.
This is what
I'm
always looking for. And I think
$10. I said $10. Yeah.
Yeah. So the raw price average is 20. The range is kind of big. Kind of the 45 kind of through the raw price. Most of them are like $14-15 raw. You can find this thing for 10 every once in a while. I like this book at 10, partly because of the reason you did, because books that got pumped once come around to get pumped again.
Oh yeah, because people that couldn't get rid of it, they couldn't sell it. They're gonna pump it again.
Yeah, and also because I do think this is the character that could appear. I honestly could appear. It makes sense for this character to appear.
It does, but that's not why. It wasn't Matt that this is going up for. This is going up for Starlight Squadron.
Right. I think that's, but both of those could play.
But yeah,
into-
you're going to hear a lot of people. It's going to be you will get, dude. If anybody even named, if there's somebody named Matt that flies a plane in this fucking thing, bro, I'm telling you, last book you should have had listed. This book, put this up for $275, 9.8. Put this shit up right now, raw, $130. Let it go. Fire. Put a little Pac-Man thing. Gobble, 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 gobble. Put a sausage and some potatoes next to it. Some bangers and mash. Let's go. Sell it. I gotta go dig this shit out of a fucking box.
I have it somewhere in one of my
Now
boxes.
Marco's excited. He's like, I got them all going tonight.
I got this. Let's go.
There's gonna be
I
7
didn't do
biscuits
it.
tonight.
I
It's gonna be
didn't
all
do it.
Marco.
Dude, just wait. No, listen. See how I'm doing now? I don't pump and dump stuff, but I get Way Seeker comes out here. Wagga, 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 wagga. Here we go. Let's go.
Give me $90 a month. You can have it.
Huh?
This is
90
why
bucks
Marco
for
has
it,
to
yeah.
do this.
$90. How much did you pay for it though, Tom? You paid like
How
$50.
much I pay for it? $20.
Nah, there you go. Not bad.
I've got 4 of these, and I think overall I've paid $50 for my 4
Hey,
copies.
GT, get it listed, but get it listed how he's telling you. Martin, put it up there. Marty Wig.
Marty McFly.
Put it up there. It don't matter how you spell it. Marty the pilot guy. 100%. Skylight Sergeant in
But
there.
he would have a droid. It would make sense that this guy would have a droid.
He would. And it's a similar type of ship to what they were driving at the time. Bangers and mash. Let's go.
Yep. So
How
you
would
can
we
just
sell
say Ahsoka droid
Selling it
episode.
raw.
Episode. 2.
Hey, make sure you put
I
there.
don't know, whatever that one is.
Make sure you put it never read, near mint, not a grader.
Pages
Bangers
on
and
sticky.
mash.
So those are the ones that I brought you today for.
Okay, so do you want to re-explain? See this right here? Oh, see this right here? There's a ship. It's on the fall. It's got a droid. There's got to be somebody in there that came out of Rebels. This character.
Maybe.
Oh, go back.
Oh, maybe it could be somebody going, "Hey, neighbor," just a neighbor.
It could be this character, Mart, who had a significant role in. Was it? It was both Rebels and was it Clone Wars too?
No, not Clone Wars, just Rebels.
Just
But
Rebels?
The end of Rebels, particularly
End
the
of
end of Rebels.
Because he's a kid. Yeah. He has the potential. He does have an outside chance, a very decent outside chance. I'd give it 36, 42% chance of being there. This book was originally pumped for Starlight Squadron because they said that was actually the name of Rogue Squadron that was going to show up in the Rogue Squadron movie. Obviously, there's no Rogue Squadron anything to do with anything. And there's a lot of dudes that had this book and had pumped it high, and not a lot of them sold. So there are dudes sitting on this book that have overpaid for it, and they need to sell it. So what they're going to do is as soon as they hear even a guy named Matt in a fucking plane, this shit will be plastered everywhere. The pump is on,
Rare,
my
classic.
friend.
Buy it. Buy it now.
It's not Casper's
It's
first
not Casper.
app, dude. Get out of here. Wait, is it? It might be. It actually might be. It might actually be. What should you price it at? I would put it.
I would go.
I bet you
I'm not as greedy as Marco. I'd put this thing at 80.
No, you don't understand how my math works. I put it at 120 OBO. You're going to get $100 on it and send it.
That's
Send it.
Marco.
Huh?
Anyway, there you go.
Yeah, well, I actually like to make money selling comics. You like to sell for free. Like that's not in the business for selling for free.
I just want to make my money back. I'm good.
I'll trade you for nubs.
You got to pay taxes. You lose money, buddy. I can't help it. All right, there we go. So that's that. What else do we have? Oh shit, we still got more stuff.
We got
comics.
We
More
got the thing
comics.
we've been wanting the whole time.
Here we go. Comics.
Dom.
This
Dom
is Dom. Dom
wanting this
talk.
so badly.
Dom, you're gonna have to have a conversation with your friends at the comic book shop because a lot of things that were supposed to happen didn't fucking happen in this book. Bounty
I'll tell you
hunters.
one
But
thing. The cover with Night 6 on the cover, I was only able to get one copy. That sold out. That cover. About it.
okay. Moving along. Bounty Hunters 36. Yeah, it's a good cover. Inside, however, I don't even know why we have the one character fucking sitting on her. This doesn't make any sense.
Why do
We
they have
need
to
that
name all the characters every
because nobody knows who the
It's
fuck
the
these
only story I've
nobody
ever
cares.
seen where
Nobody
every
cares.
single one they have to name them all.
Because
Even
nobody
Boba
cares
Fett,
about
Tonga,
half
nobody
these characters.
cares. Nobody
I will say by page 4 when they show the whole group, or at least the one good side of the group, that was kind of cool art. There's a bunch of mumbo jumbo bullshit in here. It was worthless. Balance does the hey Han, I think, was my friend, but that means Boba Fett's my friend. And Boba was like, yeah, I'm your friend. Destix had to do something because she heard a rumble. And by the way, how the fuck did they fit all these people in Slave One? There's like 60 people in
Slave
fucking
One.
Slave
Did you
One.
see Slave One in Mandalorian? It's a big ship.
It's the fire spray. It's the fire spray.
Slave One.
It's still Slave
Slave
One.
One.
Whatever. They got, look at all these motherfuckers, though. They had a fucking picnic in this bitch. And then all of a sudden, for no reason at all, Boba Fett slams Bosca's head. It's both fire spray, Slave One, and Boba Fett ship. And he goes out to meet Sizor.
And he's on Sizor.
Hold on. You said he was Sizor.
I thought it was too.
So Prince Sizor says, put all your weapons here. Don't ruin my things. In the meantime, we have to, for some reason, see the fucking girlfriend, which they do 2 or 3 pages on her. No, nothing towards the story. They just fucking throw her in. Thanks a lot. And then it comes out, oh, wait a minute. This isn't Sizor. This is Lord. Nobody gives a fuck. Lord Xanax.
Great nephew of somebody who nobody knows either.
Yeah.
Zombie.
This is Lord Xanax and Lord Zymite or whatever the fuck his name is, and nobody cares. But hey, first appearances, right? That's why that one and whatever is so expensive. Oh, big surprise. Boba Fett has a bomb. We all didn't see that. It's a little smoke bomb, and they're stabbing people and shooting people. We get to use the Iron Man powers out of Valance. He didn't forget how to use his powers for some reason. They didn't explain
wasn't that the same type of weapon that Lone Pop had? Some kind of remember the thing when he teamed up with Lone Pop and they went in and she had the gas that can kill somebody or something like that. And Boba Fett was like,
"You're caring way too much about this book that we give $0 about."
I'm just saying.
And then instead of being a real Night Sister where you could just warp, she has to jump in the air and do a sideways kick. That is Death Sticks, which didn't make sense because she should be able to warp. And of course, Boba Fett, the great assassin, is pinned down and needs a ton of help, which he does because all these fucking people are helping. But I will say it was kind of cool seeing, if you're going to put everybody's name on there, excluding the girlfriend and the shapeshifter that they showed in the beginning that we never see again in this fucking story and has no fucking point to this story, at least you got to see a lot of the guys fight and use their powers, which was kind of cool. Boba Fett then throws his backpack into the wheelie thing, which was stupid as shit, and I don't know.
I like that Boss bit this guy in the neck, which was really cool.
Boss bit the guy in the neck's cool. That's what I'm saying. Like some of these other shit was really cool when you got to see everybody do their little moves. You even got to see your man Dirge pull up a fucking.
I like that.
Arnold Schwarzenegger pull up a fucking
awesome.
helicopter gun and just shoot people down,
cool. Taking people out.
I will say it was good. That part was good of the book. This was exciting. And then they had to do like this shit where you got to bring in Django and a 50-foot kid Boba Fett and make 0 cents of it. And we'll see Boba Fett, which Dom said wouldn't happen, but bye-bye Boba Fett. No more Boba Fett in this book.
He's coming back.
Not next week. Next week he isn't. No, Darth Vader 36.
But like that book, nothing happened. We had 2 arcs. This is what you've been asking for. And we got nothing out of it, Dom.
Oh, yeah. No.
This one arc is better than the freaking Saint of Sorrows.
That's not true. But
yes,
anyway,
it is true. Yes, it is true.
Well, I mean, hey, Dom.
If that's your argument, that isn't saying anything, Dom.
That's not saying anything.
But I want to defend your book too. But this is my.
I'm not talking about my book here.
I'm just saying,
your book. Talk about the book that you've been talking about. I like Saint of Sorrows. You should own that you like this because
he does. He's saying it's way better than your book and stop knocking it. That's what he's telling you.
He just
No. He said it's good. He just said
about it.
Wayseeker. He just said that's Dom right there with the smile on his face. Yeah, this book's good. That's what he just said. This book's good.
It was okay. Am I freaking jumping for joy? It was okay. I enjoyed it. I read it. I enjoyed.
Next up, Darth Vader. At least he's not delusional like you, Wayseeker.
No,
Darth Vader 36. I will tell you that I enjoyed half of both books. I only enjoyed half of both books. We got the Zayla shield for those that fucking forgot, but it starts off with BTZO or whatever, and we start to see what looks to be the forming, or at least a subcategory group of the droid Grata. everybody's there. They're talking about Vader. He killed us all. He's a bunch of assholes. Who's in? Everybody's in. Yeah, he cut me in half. I'm in. Uh-oh. The fucking assassin droids join him. And then comes the dipshittiest fucking droid that we've seen 3 times. By the way, he also might indicate that Jedi Johnson's favorite is not dead in this little lingo over here. I mean,
What's
to say
wrong with
she
Zed?
was.
Why don't you like Zed?
Zed's stupid.
What? But what has Zed done? Like, he's not a good character. He's not a
No,
bad
he's just
character.
stupid. He's just wasted.
Fine.
Yeah, whatever. He's almost as stupid as the shield that can fucking shoot power beams out of it. What the fuck are we doing with this? What are we doing here?
Dude.
What are we fucking doing? So apparently the shield, instead of Vader just force choking motherfuckers, he now gets a shield and it turns his force choke into a force cannon. Okay.
And you liked part of this book. That's the part.
Not that part. Now, I like the droids getting together at the beginning. They get there, then they're like, hey, look, if we create these shields, we could deflect his fucking power thing. They do that, but he deflects it back somehow.
It's like they're playing ping pong.
It looks like his cog piece.
Right? It's just no, Zed's not dead. Yeah, Zed's not dead.
He's back again. Zed's not dead. And then Zed goes, hey, look, I betrayed you all, motherfucker. Oh, wait, he didn't say that yet. Yeah, he did. But also they bring back the droid. Remember the guy that was in there? This is the one thing that I disliked about this book. They should have had the asterisks of like, remember when, like the ... because this goes back to Vader early on when he was hunting down rogue Jedi for Order 66. Remember Ponytail guy or whatever, and they did it, and then the droid was there, and then he was all fucked up, and then he had to use this droid for his parts. He did that. That's that droid, but they gave no fucking reference of where the droid was, which sucks because I think some of these things people had gone back and hunted for the books. The droid had a bipart. It was still part of his knee, but Vader knew better and then pressed his knee, and then the droid got taken over by Vader and started kicking the shit out of the droid Grata people who weren't the droid Grata people. And then Zeb goes, yeah, why the fuck? I wouldn't betray Vader. You guys are all a bunch of idiots. And then all of a sudden the assassin droid go, well, he's going to win, so let's start fucking blowing motherfuckers up. That was pretty cool. Oh, I didn't cut this so you could see what they said, but I was going to.
Look, I like the way Dr. Afra, the pictures, they really drew her good.
Yeah, but once again, Oshi, the butt hump, fucked everything up again. I was going to call him a butt fuck, but I don't know how. That's not even a fucking word. Whatever. Oshi, the asshole, fucked it all up, dude. He's terrible. They need to kill this character. He's like, oh, Vader's going to kill everybody. And she's like, he's going to kill you. And he's like, yeah. And I was like, well, could we get that fucking over with already?
They can't kill him yet.
They can't because we know it doesn't happen until like 5 years later. So
yeah, but just disappear. So then Afra takes off with the droids. There he goes. She's gone. So the little snitch comes down and goes, hey, Vader, they took off. And he's like, yeah, that's all right. I got what I wanted, which is a droid fucking army to go against a droid Grata. So it's going to be droid on droid. I actually think that's kind of good. I think that's a good setup for the dark side. This is the dark group of droids.
Action. Why was Sabe on the cover and like all this stuff? I mean, I know they had like one line that could kind of relate to her, but like
no, that doesn't make any sense. I don't give a shit about that.
It did make sense.
Yep, because she's still alive. Next week we got Rebellion, which is holy shit, another one in shithead. This is just terrible. All the covers are terrible. Connecting cover is the only one worth the shit.
I like the Dodson cover of Von Mossfer and Friggin' Akbar.
Well, there's no account for taste. All right. Next week also we got Afra coming out. It's going to be the next one, and we got the Ghost Person, and we get to finally finish through this arc. I think
it's been a good arc. It's only been 2 episodes. Yeah. I think it might be one more.
I think it'll be 3. No, they don't usually go 4 with these. I mean, 4 is rare for it, but maybe it will.
I like the Dr. Afra vintage cover.
Luke looks very weird in that cover.
It seems like 36 is where the droid stuff comes in, if I remember right, though. So maybe you're right, but maybe it'll be like 35 will be a bridge.
I think 35 is going to be the bridge of her leaving Vader or what the fuck ever in between the gap, but that's all right. Whatever. FOC, holy shit, this is a terrible cover for Vader. Holy shit, that's a terrible cover for Vader. And probably the least exciting Clone Wars cover, but it's still a Clone Wars cover. Holy shit, these covers are terrible. All right.
Yes.
Dom, you ruined it.
Dom, this is what I'm telling you.
You
just said you want quality, and this is dog shit.
Covers. I'm happy.
You don't put a second print out before the first one's even released. You can't be happy about this.
You
I don't
have
care
to
who the
know
cover.
that this is all the stuff that you've always told, and I've said, Dom, the shit isn't selling out. This is just a fucking gimmick to steal your money, and it's bullshit. And you're like, no, it's sold out, second print. And I'm like, no, dude, not gonna be more valuable because they're going to print out 30,000, 40,000, 50,000 of these things. It's gonna be $2-3, and a lot of them turned out. This is another one. Because
this one isn't even out yet. Why would they do this? Even if they had a second print planned,
oh really?
At least wait until it releases before you announce the second print.
Yeah,
Make it pretend like it's made to demand instead of just taking Dom's money. Because all they're doing here, they're not even caring about demand. They just know that they get Dom's money.
Why should I buy the first printing? I just buy this and wait for this.
Yeah, you shouldn't. You should only buy this.
Yeah,
if you like
you
this
should only
cover.
buy this cover. Yeah, fair. But they
It's
should have put
dumb.
this out. They should have given this out instead of one of the other covers.
It's dumb. You don't do second prints before the first print.
You cannot complain about quality or quantity if you're buying this, though, Dom. You can't complain about either one. You can't complain about them giving us shit.
I know it's not final art, but
this is final art. This is final art. That's
It's
just
final.
all right. FOC, thanks a lot, Dom.
Don't buy
thanks a lot, Dom.
Thanks a lot, Dom. This is also dog shit. This dude, they've gotten so fucking late. Like, how insulting? How do you not find this fucking insulting at all?
Come on,
Like,
Astro.
do you not
Sit on.
find this fucking insulting at all? I'm sorry, I didn't have my headphones on. Dom, do you find this insulting? Yes or no?
Hey, look, it's lazy. I know it is lazy. But
No,
that's
it's
second
not
printing.
lazy. It's fucking insulting.
It is insulting
Because they're not targeting me or Wayseeker. Your hard-earned money is going to go to this crap.
But
and
that
they've
1 of
become
25 black and white cover is going to probably be in the top 10, guaranteed.
It probably will be.
And then 2 weeks later, it'll be in the bottom bucket again.
Yep.
Like,
You're right.
And you'll buy it while it's in the top 10.
yeah.
You're welcome, Ed. You're welcome.
Come on, Astro. Come on. Get on the show.
What are you going to say, Asher? You're going to tell me this is good shit?
Hey, thank you.
This is good?
Astros, hey, listen, I have people sticking up for me. It's a Fed cover. I'm buying it.
That's not. No. You're missing the point.
I know.
The point is they could have been in a regular cover. They're now not even going to insult you by saying, hey, buddy, we think you're so dumb that you'll actually believe this is 1, rare, and 2, the book sold out. Because that's the bullshit they were used to trying to tell you. So they're walking you around saying, hey, I don't think he's smart enough. I don't think the people buying this book are smart enough to realize that this isn't second print 10,000 or less copies anymore. This is now 50,000 second print. There's a ton of copies and they're worth $2, and you guys are going to buy it for $5. They're not, and we can lie to them and say that the first print sold the fuck out. They're flat out saying, hey, we printed 4 copies for this book. Usually one of those 4 copies doesn't sell really well, and we're under ordered on it. Instead of doing that, let's put out a second print before the copies even fucking sold, and we'll get these guys and just flat out insult them. Like they're doing with this fucking book, where they're like, hey, instead of actually even just doing the cheapest of cheap things, using interior art and slapping it on the front cover, we're just going to change the color, and we're going to take it and turn it into black and white. And we know that schleps will buy this horseshit.
Well, think about it. Remember when Marvel took over Star Wars again, the #1 had 13 printings of #1, different colors.
How are those fucking doing?
But yes.
I'm just saying, but no one said anything. No one now that they're doing it now with these books. But
That's not true. No, Dom.
Nope.
That's not true, Dom. Yes. That's why those things sat in fucking dollar bins for.
They still are. They're still in dollar bins.
For a while, for 7 years they sat, and then all of a sudden people started taking them out saying they're super rare because it's the 17th print.
Well,
and then they've made their way back to them again. Like, that's what I'm saying.
Speaking about the Mandalorian season 2 #1, I'm still waiting for my Cobb Vanth covers, that the Mike Mayhew cover, and the Negative Space cover by John Christopher Tyler.
That's
Well,
number
I hope
2.
I hope Giggles fucking canceled those.
What?
The JTC is for Mando 2.
Oh, Mando 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
God, you don't even
Well, I'm
know
still
what
missing the
you're
#1 of.
Yeah, just saying. So that one isn't supposed to come out until 2 comes out. So you got time.
Okay.
Giggles, you hear that? Cancel now.
They didn't cancel my Hot Boys. They canceled because they wanted payment.
Oh man.
I don't know what that even means. Okay. Next up, thanks a lot, Dom. I think that's catch of the week. Look at this catfish. This motherfucker. Try not to catch catfish on lines because they screw up your bait. Look at the size of this bad boy, the first little flathead.
Did you
What is
catch
this
and
thing
release
doing?
it? Did you release it?
Yeah, I released it. Well, yes, and actually
Did it?
people were mad because they
Did
want us
it?
to kill them and get rid of them. No, I don't. No, not that.
They don't taste good.
Catfish.
Well, people say they do, but I
don't think they taste
don't
good.
like tasting
Good, I had
catfish.
it.
What?
Yes, I don't like it. I think it tastes slimy on the inside too, and it's slimy on the outside. And these things are massively terrible. One died because he swallowed the whole hook, so unfortunately, but this one was twice as big, and he didn't. I just gave him the boot like football style. I flicked him off the line, and then I didn't Charlie Brown because Charlie Brown missed it. Who's a good kicker? Hanson, that bitch right through the sidelines, and hopefully he gets eaten by a bigger fish. They have barbs and they're nasty. But there we go. That's the catch of the week. Catch of the week is a big catfish. There you go.
Cool.
I'll get you something else. And if you ask why I'm always fishing at night, it's because I can only find like an hour and a half to fish. And every time it's like 9:30, 10 o'clock at night. That's when I get to fish because I work too hard and bring you guys this beautiful show. All right. What else do we have?
That's
Did we
it.
cut through all that? Ooh, look at us.
See, Jedi's not on. Jedi is the link to make us
never
go
on
from
when we get
2-hour
off
shows to 3-hour shows.
Always.
Bad Photoshop. Who would Photoshop this picture? Who would Photoshop this picture?
Well, if you
First
look
off-
at the light, in the background, the light shining off your arm looks like you were put in that picture because the light of the camera.
From the bar? That's a
Yeah,
bar.
you see what it looks like? It does look like you were just putting there. But
Yeah, it's just, or you guys just don't go out to nature and you don't live off the lake and know how the lake reflects light, but that's how it works.
What are we going to get at San Diego for High Republic reveals? Are we going to get anything excited for? Any other book
No.
reveals we're excited for?
No,
well, San Diego has the number one sketch of Mando #1, season 2, and the Peach Momoka black and white sketch of
Yeah, I don't care about either of those.
Oh, Grogu.
Those are store exclusive. I don't care about that.
Yeah.
I care about the.
no, they're con exclusive. So they're only the con 500 limited 500 pieces.
Yeah, it's
Other
still
copies.
store exclusive. It's a store con exclusive. It's still a store exclusive.
Is it a Marvel book?
Marvel
No,
book. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a store
Okay,
exclusive.
stop. Oh, real quickly. Hey, Poop, Scoop,
Hey,
Oh, it's my cousin.
Margaret. Hey, stop. Hey, Dom, real quickly. Change it around. Stop saying limited edition 500 when it's a Marvel thing because Marvel doesn't make 500 books.
Okay. Fine.
They make 3,500 bucks minimum. So, like, that's the thing. Hey, Poop.
That's my
No,
cousin.
I
He's
do.
out.
Friday is the Lucas is the publishing panel.
How many margaritas did you
Yeah.
drink?
Well, so you see, so basically the things I used to say, Margaret. So I had a zombie flick that I was writing, and Margaret was in the beginning, the opening scene that she went outside and she got killed. And when the other lady went outside, she had a cigarette in her mouth saying, Margaret. And she had a cigarette just fall out of her mouth. The zombie attacked her.
Okay, next I'm gonna. do you guys want me to go out right now and take it? Well, it's really wavy out right now, but I'll take a safe picture of that place. I don't believe you. I, however, think that we need a members only show where we review Dom's Zombie Apocalypse screenplay. No, seriously. I actually do have you know what's sad, Dom? I have an iPad that's got probably 200 pages of a similar thing on it. I don't know where the iPad is, but when I die, somebody's going to find it and be like, what was this psychopath writing?
I can't even imagine how bad that would be.
Oh, yeah, it's crazy. It was
Yeah.
crazy. Oh, this is for Dom's Boba Fett cover.
Oh,
Hey,
thank you.
it's all right. You can we can Pete, take it out of the pot, give it to Dom. There you go. Dom,
I
Dom.
appreciate that. Thank you, sir.
That's nice. Thank you, TMT. Cool.
That's
guy.
nice.
There you go. That will be. I appreciate that too for him. But don't feed it because he's gonna buy more crap. He's not gonna. It's not like he's gonna take that and he was gonna use it and then save the $20 that he had. He is now going to take the $20 he had, buy that fat cover he was gonna buy anyways, then take your dollars and then buy a second one. Just to let you know.
Listen,
I
Well,
will
wait
too.
He has a problem. He has a problem.
He doesn't have a problem.
Hey, listen, I will definitely save to get the graded copy of that second printing.
Say what it. You know what it is. Just have Pete do it, and then we'll send. What are you trying to do?
Why aren't you just sending it in yourself to get graded? Go buy a $4 book and send it in to get graded instead of paying to get a 9.8 when you're paying way more than you need to.
I never sent a book in my life.
I get that, but when you're buying a roll right off the rack,
yeah,
you can find a 9.8 copy and not have to pay extra.
Cool. Good. I want Dom to not spend money. I want him to. Yeah,
I get that. Dom shouldn't spend money, but that ain't gonna work.
There's nothing
we can do. There's nothing we can do to get Dom to stop watching all the crazies on the internet, and there's nothing we can do to get Dom from spending his money.
I'm gonna keep trying.
There's nothing.
I'm gonna keep trying. All right. What's with the Shogun Warrior?
You can take my stuff and put it on your whatnots, and you can sell my stuff, and I give you a percentage of that because I do not have any time to sit there and learn the whatnots and the.
Nobody wants.
Hey, hold on. That's not okay. You do though, because you have enough time to watch whatever crazy videos you're watching.
I'm at work. I'm watching it at work.
Don't say that, Tom.
Which, by the way,
don't say that, Tom. Hey, none of this shit. This is all entertainment. None of it's true.
Which I do
disclaimer.
have to say that I finally passed my FSD. I got so I passed the fire part. I have the non-fire part that I have to do, which I know a lot more. But the fire part, son of a bitch, eluded me. I want to show you something really quick. I go to work. And the guys, I go inside the little office.
Yes.
And they turn around and on the back of the door in the office, they post this.
Let's see. It doesn't have personal information on it, does it?
No. I don't know if you can see it. It might be a glare.
I can't see what the fuck this is.
Please, thank you.
Faceseeker, you got anything on this?
It's like Rudy?
Yeah, it's me. My face is on a Rudy. And then 1 in 8. Like,
that's how many times you failed.
How many times I failed. And they got me as a fire next to the fire command center. So here, I'm pretty close. Look.
Oh nice. My God. Well, at least you got once. Good. I was going to say something because I think since I've known you, you've been trying to pass that test. So, hey, I thought it was finally time for you to take it. Not that you failed 7 other times. Good job, though.
We're proud of you. Beagle Fett right here next to me.
Good job.
They were so proud of him. They all pulled out their arts and crafts tools.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. Well, we are too, man. Congratulations, brother. I know it's tough.
Thank you.
All right. We'll get that other part 2 done. All right.
Yes.
Hey, Giggles.
Yeah.
Cancel all his pre-orders. Cancel all his pre-orders. Stat. Cancel all his pre-orders.
Done.
Good. Thank you. We told you she did it. All right. There we go. That's why we love her. Mm-hmm. All right. Dark Dom. Which one idea, Torfe? What stops things? I agree. Star Wars hate streamers. They are. Oh, jeez. It's not that.
Why did you put that up there? Why
did you read it? Dude, I can't see anymore. Because I can't see what it says over there. All I can see, I have to get it big on the screen so I can see it. I can't. Do you see me like going like this? And like,
no, I'm at work.
All right, congratulations. Yeah, I don't know why I put that up there. And what is Shogun Warrior Godzilla?
All right, so there was a Shogun Warrior Godzilla that came out when you shoot the hand off. Back in the day when the Shogun Warriors came out, the toys, you had a Godzilla where you flip the back of his neck, his tongue comes out, and his hand flies and shoots off. And the people who made Shogun Warriors made the Godzilla. I had that growing up.
Oh, you're talking about the Godzilla that shot out the arm shooting guns. Okay, yeah.
Which I got a funny story with that one time. So we're laying in bed, and my grandmother comes in the room, and she's moving everything around.
Whoa! Time out, Dom. Wait. Whoa.
No.
Wait. Is this a clean story? Is this a clean story?
Yeah, she's clean, yeah.
Okay.
But who's the we that's laying in bed?
No! Don't ask questions.
No, I was a kid. Anyway, make a long story short.
Mean anything.
My grandmother's moving stuff around, and she goes, "Can you move this Gonzalez out of the way?" That's Godzilla. So the hand shoots off and hits her right in the ass. And she thought I did it, but meanwhile, it was far away. It shot off by itself.
That actually happened a lot with that Godzilla.
That's funny.
It's fine. Oh my gosh, that is
Who
kind of
that
funny.
we is, who's this week?
I know. Stop. Basically, don't ask questions we don't want to get trouble for.
Hey, listen, I miss my grandma. She was funny.
Oh, that's
She was
good.
good.
What'd she call it?
My grandma.
No, what'd she call it? Not Godzilla.
Oh,
What'd she call
she
it?
goes, move this Gonzalez.
Gonzalez. Jeez.
She didn't say Godzilla. She goes, move this Gonzalez.
Oh, good lord. All right. Well, next week, as long as we're still not canceled, we might actually try to figure out how we can get. Shit, my eyes really are dry there. Yeah, we gotta stop the fire in Canada, dude. This is getting to be too ridiculous. We need to get. We got to figure. I hear it's all over the place.
Gotta get over the mountains. We're good.
One of the guys is a pilot that we were hanging out with today. He drives like a private, and he's like, "Yeah, dude. When he was trying to go into Aspen one time too, a couple of years ago, he couldn't see either." All right, so whatever. We're gonna try to get the zombie apocalypse story from screenplay from Dom. I think if we do that, it'll be great. We have there's a dinosaur thing.
What?
T-Rex. What's going on?
Yeah, like T-Rex and Godzilla.
All right, we'll try to get that. We got a bunch of other stuff coming up. Obviously, we'll review some stuff from San Diego Comic-Con.
Everybody's asking about a game. I think the only way a game is going to happen about Ahsoka is if one person in the chat comes up with a game, because Marco is never doing a game again.
Dude,
Ever.
no. This is why.
Ever.
Chat, I love you guys, but go fuck yourselves. The problem with the games is whenever we do a fucking game, it's a bunch of little girls, like, and boys or whatever, but you guys all fucking sit there and what?
No, the best part about the game is it takes Marco so long to create the content.
But I tell you what,
it's so bad that he never wins.
Boba Fett bingo, that was we had a very good thing there. That was a little crazy with the Boba Fett bingo.
The bingo was the worst.
The
bingo was
Andor
the bingo was indoor. We won like in the first game.
Yeah.
Bro, okay, so here's the fucking thing also too. I had to come up with the concepts, the execution, and all I get out of it is like, and I hate playing them. I do not give a shit if I win or lose. And all I get out of the fucking people, oh, he's got to be cheating because all he wants to do is win. Literally don't care. Literally don't give a shit. I usually don't even know the results before it fucking happens. And I'm like walking into the chat, our dark side chat, and really, oh, fuck. I can tell what happened because the guys in the chat will start talking shit. So if I'm winning, you'll see a lot of shit talking all of a sudden. If they think they're winning, all of a sudden the chat's quiet. So I don't even need to know the results of what the fuck happened. Most of the time, I'm not the one scoring the shit, but everybody yells at me because I'm the one that announces the score. Like, I fucking score some shit. I don't score shit. And, yeah. So there you go. That's why I don't do it anymore. That's why I don't do it.
My grandmother, Audrey.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Listen, so what you do is we'll do a thing. We just like Pictionary. They'll put up a bunch of pictures, and whoever shows up, you put names down.
Create the game, Dom. That's the only way it's going to happen.
I'm not playing. I refuse to play any more games. What are we doing? What's the game? What are you guys doing?
We could do figure Pictionary.
What was bingo again?
Bingo is Andor. We had
Andor.
everybody had
Boba
a
Fett
card.
Boba Fett had the draft.
And whenever they showed up in the episode, we got to mark it off.
Did we? Hopefully, it's something that took.
It was like the first episode was like already had bingo.
Awesome. That's absolutely what I want to have happen.
Like the next episode, somebody got bingo.
Are you serious?
You had to create like 50 cards, and you got so bad because you had to spend all this time creating.
Oh
cards.
yeah, because I created. Oh no! Then for the bingo chips, I had to because you couldn't find because you couldn't just like stamp something. So like I created actual bingo chips, but you had to like copy and paste each fucking one and then individually move them. Holy shit, dude! That took for fucking ever. The production on that was bullshit.
Well, you know what? The Boba Fett draft was freaking crazy.
The draft was the best one. That was
good though.
The problem was the problem was the judging of the draft was the problem.
I didn't judge the draft. I didn't judge anything. I literally had the concept and that was it. And I didn't
Ruben were pissed off. Ruben was more pissed off than anything.
Ruben still to this day is angry as shit about that.
But it was such a good idea and it was executed well, except the scoring was really not thought through well.
You know what? But
Dubs is volunteering himself for this game, so we'll see if we can come up with something.
I refuse. I'm fucking out, bro.
Too bad. You got to. It's
No game.
how it works. It's your show. You got to run it.
That's right. We did win that game, but unfortunately, it didn't
What's
happen.
that?
No, Ruben said me and him run that game. We won that game.
Marco will run whatever game we come up with. That's how it works.
Didn't win. Did you guys? This is the problem. You're both sides here. You clearly every judge came out and scored that. Who the fuck was I even with?
Do you remember? This is how much Marco likes.
I think it was me and JJ.
Let's do March Madness. Oh, let's never even finish March Madness. Oh, let's do fantasy football draft. How far did that one get? We didn't even get to it.
I'm fucking done. I'm so fucking done with these things.
We didn't get part 2. I was like, when are we getting back to fantasy draft?
Bro, no, fuck that.
Marco's not going to look up all that.
I'm not doing a fucking single.
Right, so who do you
because you guys don't take the. Fuck you guys. You don't take the abuse. Dom just 2 minutes ago showed you what it was. Him and Ruben to this day are still bitching about a fucking stupid ass game. Which I think the prize
was a good idea, though.
Boba Fett and Mando killed 2.
I went back and looked at that.
Come on.
No, it was not a good idea because that book. When we go back and look at that, I might have to pull up all the books now so we can look at them because it's probably still just as bad. But it was literally like the week after we did it, the market fucking tanked, and like all those books that we had in there, half of them didn't even make sense why they're on the fucking list anymore. Which wasn't the list that I put together. I used your guys' input for the list, and those books that were inputted were so fucking bad that it made everybody look stupid. So no, I'm not gonna put that out. Okay, number 2.
I was totally winning that one too. Totally was winning.
Wayseeker. Dude, I don't know how you even have any money left because you definitely don't gamble because you in the draft, like Dom tripled up your points in the draft and it won a good score. So I'm just telling you that draft was not a good draft.
Your scoring is off.
By the way, I won that fucking draft and it wasn't close. And then once again, the whole chat would be like, you fucking cheated because you're doing it. No, this is why I know. This is once again, I can't ever do it because if I do it, I didn't. Who scored that? Who scored fucking Fantasy Fett?
Jedi.
The guy who Dom does a show with, and Pete seconded it. Okay, that's nothing to do with my scoring. Nothing at all.
Listen, let's put characters from
Jedi is the white
and do a horse racing thing.
What? Horse racing? What the fuck?
Yeah, horse racing. We'll put the heads of Ahsoka and all the characters on the horses, and we'll do like a horse race. And whoever gets the things right, they move up. The horses move up. Whoever wins.
Dom, but this is the problem. I want you to
get
win.
it wrong.
I don't want to fucking win. So you guys can play this fucking game. But you're playing it with yourselves. I'm not judging. I'm not doing shit. I'm definitely not fucking playing some shit. I'm not doing a fucking thing. Not doing shit.
Marco's never won a game in his life. That's how bitter he is.
Yeah, not doing it. Not doing it. Because all I get is abuse after abuse. I'm like, hey, this is easy. I told you, don't play it. Don't play games. Ruben, you guys, not only did you lose the game, but if we actually went by the true score, you guys almost got blown the fuck out.
No, that's not true.
100%
That's not true. You know that. Come on.
Dom, I'm not lying right now. It wasn't close.
Sometimes question about your thought process sometimes, because sometimes you don't see, we almost won that game. We blew you away. But the fact is that there was miscalculations. And
there was 2 guys who I would actually argue probably are pretty honest dudes. I mean, they're really honest, not argue. They are honest dudes. And I'm guaranteeing you, Jedi Johnson did not want me winning that game.
Listen,
he did. Jedi Johnson.
Jedi even stated that there was some misses that he missed.
Jedi Johnson, if Jedi Johnson could have done anything for me to lose that game, if it was a 50-50 call and I was like, I want a booth review, he'd be like, you can't have a booth review. He wouldn't give me a booth review.
You don't give me booth reviews. Oh, the committee didn't want this person on there. The committee judged against that. I'm like, well, how do I get judged with this committee? You can't.
You can call me. I'm the committee. But I will tell you this. I don't have any
pity for you after the committee.
No. I don't either. what I'm saying is there's this big conspiracy, but Jedi Johnson 1,000% wanted me to lose that. If there was anything that he could have done out of honesty,
it really
not being
was.
dishonest,
Then I really hated the fact with Marco getting anything. He was really bad.
he fucking hated it.
Did
He
he?
hated it. He fucking. So then, not only do I gotta take that, not only do I gotta take him begrudgingly going, "Fuck, this guy gets a point." Then I gotta deal with Dom and Ruben. Fucking. Oh well, we really won. Somebody was cheating. No, believe me, if he was cheating, it was that he took points away from me because he didn't want me to win. But the guy was too honest to even do that. Like, I thought at the end, because Pete's like, I scored it out. Like, you got him by. Like, you won, just to let you know. Like, to put on the stick to how I was going to handle it. I was like, okay, what the fuck ever. He's like, but don't say anything. Because he didn't think they were going to let, like, he thought there's no way that anybody was going to be honest enough. And who the hell was on my team? Was it Wayseeker? No, not Wayseeker. Was it Wookiee? I mean, Wookiee fodder, which is also very insulting to our fans, Dom and Ruben, our fans, that somebody won something and you're insulting them because I did have a teammate. I don't know who that was, but yeah, like that's what happened. And then on top of it,
that's how much you care about your teammate. You don't even know who you had.
Exactly. Damn you, Marco.
Sorry, me and my teammate won though.
Whoever you are.
I don't know who it was. It could have been JJ, which doesn't sound good, but I don't think it was. I think
JJ was had somebody else.
JJ. Oh yeah, JJ did too. He hated that game. JJ will not play games anymore.
Last place, I think JJ.
Yeah, and he just didn't care. He's like,
hey,
at least with JJ was like, I don't want to do anything. Was it a good game? It sounds like
he had Boba Fett, and the Boba Fett did nothing. And then when he had to give up Boba Fett, and I was able to get it the next day, Boba Fett killed all the freaking Nictos on the bikes.
The game was much more entertaining than the show itself. So that's all I gotta say.
Yeah, the game was more entertaining than the show. Yeah.
If you didn't have that game, man, those shows would have been.
Ed, get out of here. No, that's how people from Ohio win fishing tournaments. Facts. I don't protest anything. You know what the good part about me is? Like, and you'll hear the story.
This is very, yeah. Is there one good part about you?
Yes, the good part about me, and you'll hear about it on Tech 2, is like, I don't protest or argue about a lot of stuff in real life because I live a very blessed fucking life. And I know it, dude. I know, like, I get it. I look around and I'm like, holy shit, like, I got that life. So, like, I won't protest a lot of that stuff. But yeah, I don't like to, I mean, that's like, fucking man. I won that game fair and square. I got shit on by you guys. I'm not playing
Jedi. I was Jedi's partner. Wookiee was Jedi's partner.
Oh, Wookiee was Jedi's partner.
Yeah.
Okay. Wookiee, do you remember who my partner was?
I can't remember his.
Was it? It might have been Shannon. So everybody thought we had a gimmick going on.
It was. Who was it, man? Oh man.
Is Pete still on suspension on Wednesday, or is he coming back? Pete's been suspended.
After he fucked up my thumbnail, he might still be on. I don't know. It depends. It depends.
If Pete doesn't show up for TAC, I'm available if you need people.
Oh, cool. It wasn't Shannon. I have no. Yeah, yeah. My dad was
Eric. It was Eric.
Oh, it was Eric.
Eric.
It could have been Eric Hurd. It was Eric Hurd.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very insulting to Eric Hurd. All the stuff you guys are saying, because actually the funniest part about it is I think I pretty much had him manage most of the team just so that I couldn't be considered cheating too. It's sorry that you guys' luck are so bum, but that's how it goes. Everyone's fine. All right. That's all we got now, I think. So thank you for all the donos for Tadam. He needs it.
Thank you.
Me and Dub got some interesting stories.
Don't buy all the exclusives. Just because they say there's 500 copies, don't buy them.
As of next week, it's Darth Fett. So now, no more old man.
You can change your name. You know
how to do that? Hey, I'll tell you this. I'll give you this one. I'd rather see you as Darth Fett because you kind of are compared to Lopez, who tries to call himself a Darth and he's not.
Yeah, Dom has really done a 180 over the last 3 months.
Yeah, you can see that this has gotten to him. We got to get him out.
He used to be like the ray of hope that I would tune in for, and now it's like, oh man, Dom, you're in a dark place. We need to get you out of that dark place
Back to Randall.
I'm hoping Ahsoka brings you
give
back.
me good
Childhood-
stories. Give me a good
childhood.
story, and I hope it's Ahsoka too. I'll be honest with you. I'm looking forward to Ahsoka. I definitely am.
No,
No. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing
keep it down here.
seeing the whole Rebels team back. And I'm looking forward to a good story. And I want to see it. I want to see how it turns out. I hope that Filoni doesn't mess Thrawn up. Messes Thrawn up, then you're gonna have a friggin' a rebel alliance. You're gonna have a friggin' empire going down his throat.
I will tell you this.
We need to get you back to the light side. That's
yeah,
gotta be the
back to the
goal.
light side. We got to do something. Shit, I forgot what I was gonna say. Tom is he had the child wonder in him. Yeah. No, is this a cloud? I can't. Okay, I can't pop these things
Ahsoka's
up.
never dying. Ahsoka will never die. When Filoni dies, that's when Ahsoka dies.
The Boba's killing Dom slowly.
I think it is. I think. Oh, yeah, that's a good point. I think Boba is killing Dom slowly. I think it really is. I think that's where it's coming out from.
But yeah.
Flint?
I don't
So-
think any of the main characters will die in season 1 of Ahsoka.
Flintstones is the boys that play basketball for Flint that came out that played for Michigan State. Like, yeah, the Flintstones are dope, bro. I don't know if that's what Ed's referencing, but I think it is Flintstones. There's a group of basketball players that came out of Flint, Michigan, and ended up playing for Michigan State.
Yeah.
T. Scalise won a national title. Cool stuff.
Nobody's dying in Ahsoka though, right? We agree that nobody's dying.
Oh yeah, Balin 100% is dying.
But the main rebel characters, nobody's dying.
You think what's the name's gonna die? Imagine it. What's the name? The one the Night Sister.
I don't. She's so irrelevant. I don't think it matters.
Doesn't matter. How many seasons I think Ahsoka will have? It's hard because of Disney.
You don't know. 2, 3.
Yeah, I don't know. How many is they gonna have? Well, I think they probably want to turn it into the movie, so they might only have.
Thank you, Wookie. I appreciate it.
How they I mean, if we can believe what they're saying is reducing the amount of content but making it more quality, you would just figure that this would be a one into the movie. That's like the old formula, right? So you'd figure they'll go back to that. They'll break off Ahsoka.
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Now, how many? When do you think the next season is going to come out?
Of what?
One.
If they have a second season, how long do you think it's going to take them to make that?
No, it'll take 3 years because they can't.
Oh well, it's got to come after the Dave movie.
Yeah, probably 4 or 5 years. So they do movie then the show. So
Well,
season 2 is probably
I don't think that's the problem. Is I don't think there's going to be a season 2 because I think the apex for this whole because they're actually they don't need to call it let's stop calling it the Mandoverse. Let's just call it the Davoverse because that's what it is. So I think the apex for the Dave Filoni
Dave can
verse.
let his characters go. There's gonna be a season 2. It could be 2029, like he said, like Dub.
You don't think they're going to go back to animation?
What?
You don't think they're going to put him back to animation?
No. Dave's done with that. Dave's done. He ain't going back.
I don't know. I mean, they formed for everybody who thinks Catherine Kennedy's in charge of anything. They did form the entertainment group, which is 3-prong focused, and they all are yes men.
Do some more animation.
No, I think there will be a lot more animation. I just don't think it's gonna be under Dave. I think Dave's done with animation. That's my guess.
All right, we'll see. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, obviously, there's a lot of stuff that has to be done first. Like they need to end the writer's strike, pay him some money.
Writer's strike's got to get done. And that could
Make sure that make sure they get their residuals. Just you have to. And I mean, I don't know if they say that you need a couple people in there for quality control. Maybe you need. I mean, I don't know how writing works, so maybe they do need guaranteed 3 or 4 people in there for quality control. So who knows? Dub, you better watch out. I don't know, man. He could be, or he could resist and sit and flame out. He could take over for Kathleen. Yeah, but not what does he say? I can remember that. Let's get out of here.
All right.
All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. Make sure you check out all the great shows we have here. Today is what day is it? Sunday. Monday we have some shows, and we've got some on Tuesday too, and then Wednesday we'll probably be tacking some other show. And Thursday will be something, and then Friday, is that when you grumpy old men be grumpy?
The grumpiest of old men.
And then Saturday, a lot of out of shape dudes challenging dudes that they got no business challenging, apparently.
I would have run the 40 against Kyle. That's all I know.
Dude, I got straight cash money, homie, on that one every day. And by the way, any day that fucking Lopez actually wants to bring cash to the table instead of talking about it, he wants to be about it, I'll take $1,000 from you.
So what are you talking about? You're talking about that if we all got together, it's going to be a Special Olympics?
It ain't gonna be special. I ain't gonna be special. We might be one of Lopez because I'll run him into the ground.
If it's physical stuff, it's not weightlifting. I'll win more, like running and things like that. I win more events than most people because I'm.
Yeah, he's as terrible shape as us. I
got like
younger
shape than most people, not because I'm athletic, but because.
My back's fucking broke. I got 2 fake knees, and like, dude, and my hips are gone. I'm still gonna beat Lopez. Not only gonna beat Lopez. Like when he's drowning, I'm gonna be doing the backstroke. I'm literally like this. I'm backstroking over, going like this, and waving to him while he's drowning.
That dive,
I'm doing the wave. I'm doing this. I'm doing the wave.
Was a beautiful thing.
What?
Beautiful poetry in motion that turned dark. Really,
we gotta turn that in. You gotta turn that into a nice little video gift.
What?
For the show. When he dives into the pool.
When who dives in the pool?
Lopez.
Oh.
If he dives in the pool, he's probably gonna hit his head on the bottom.
No, he had a video of it.
He has a video
of what?
Of him diving in the pool.
No. He dove in the pool.
Yeah.
Hey, wait a second. You're the one that told me he blocked me. He blocked me on IG because he got mad at me one time because I said you need to work a little harder. So he blocked me on IG. So I don't see anything he says on IG.
I'm just saying he has a video of him diving in the pool. It's priceless.
Is it really? It's probably hilarious, dude. It's probably hilarious. Dude, I don't want to say anything because it's probably, but dude, there's no way. There's no way. Did he drown?
Oh, he drowned. No,
did he drown?
He didn't drown.
He didn't?
Oh man,
I thought he was gonna dive into Lake Michigan.
Right now, but you can't.
The video, you can't see the video anymore. It's like once you see the video one time, that's it.
I thought he was gonna dive into Lake. Where did he post this video?
He posted it at a pool. He was at some kind of a pool.
Where did he post the video?
On
Instagram. He sent me
oh yeah. I'm blocked on his Instagram, so no matter.
It was a kiddie pool.
It was a kiddie pool. There's no way. No. He definitely went in his head a kiddie. He doesn't know how to dive like that. Like you got to know what you're doing if you're gonna do that. He don't know how to do that.
No. Yeah. It's not there now. It says he goes. He won't accept. No, he won't. That's what Lopez said.
He probably got hit with an indecency. They didn't realize. They hit him with an indecency. Except what?
That was some funny shit.
What's the challenge? Like I don't even know what the challenge is.
The challenge is he can beat you in 100 meter.
Yeah, he went 100 meters.
In 100 meter?
Yeah.
That dumb dude. Bro. He can't make it 50 fucking meters.
He didn't make it the whole way across.
Huh?
He tried in the video. He couldn't make it all the way across.
But he dove in, felt like a
he wasn't in a meter pool. I doubt he's probably in 25. He was in a hotel pool? Was he in a hotel pool?
No, but you know what?
Hotel pools aren't 50 meters, bro.
I think he was worried, Marco. He looked like he was ready. He was in shape. He's ready to go.
Go to what? Dom, it ain't like that. You don't understand. It ain't even like that.
I think Lopez would have it'd be closer than you think.
Not today, Wayseeker. It ain't.
Your back is in bad shape. I don't care.
That don't matter.
100 is pretty hard. Your back is
100. He can't, dude. He can't make. No, because hold on, real quickly.
It would be like the two slowest.
No, it wouldn't. No, and it wouldn't because of two things. There's two things that I could still do no matter what. It wouldn't even matter in that. But here's the two things. I can go still 25 meters just off the dive. And then after that, I can flip, turn, and push off. That's going to give me another 12 to 15 meters off each one. Okay. While he's dying and sliding on the side. The rest of it will only take me 32 strokes to get the 50 meters done, 32 on the back end of the other one. It will take him 112 strokes just to get it done. Do you understand what I'm saying? The technique alone can be slower than his, and it'll kill it because the technique's just don't sweat the technique.
I tell you this right now.
It's like tackling. It's like tackling in football.
I'm just saying
to get everybody in all the shows get together. it'd be the Ringer too. The Johnny
Oh,
Knoxville. Yeah, definitely.
Oh, and by the way, I'm not saying that because I'm in some great shape. Like, dude, no, like literally. I mean, I've had 100 surgeries. I'm all like everywhere's messed up. It just there's no like you've never met Lopez before. Believe me, I have. Zero athletic. That dude you would think that he's club footed. Okay. Also, something that won't work well for him in the pool. I think he might be club footed. So, like, there's just, you can tell there's never been any athletic ability. Like, the best he ever had was gym class, where they're like, hey, you've got 20 shots to make one free throw, and on number 19, he makes it, and he's like happy. That's his athletic ability. Okay. Let's just, that's the end of that. Okay. He doesn't have web feet. No, he's got club feet, like club feet.
But the video, I tell you, the video was funny. It was funny. Calling you out. Good. He just said, listen, Marco can't do that. I said, he's not going to answer.
Can't do what? Can't do what? Dive in a pool?
Yeah, I don't know.
Let me ask you one question.
Yeah.
What type of goggles was he wearing?
He had no goggles. He just jumped in.
Yeah, okay.
His long shirt.
Yeah, okay. Every fucking day, all day. Put 1,000 out. Let's go. Tomorrow. I'll fucking fly you out here. Tomorrow. Not a shot, bro. Not one.
He had capri shorts on.
Not one. Not one.
His
Not
outfit
even
didn't
one.
fit. It was so good.
Not
Yeah, it was
a
like,
shot.
what are you doing?
Not
Is he actually going to jump in the pool with that on?
Not a shot. Get out of here, dude. Keep making content off me. It's probably good. But here's the deal. Not a shot. And anybody out here who wants to talk about it, come be about it. But make sure you got your money right first, because I will take it from you. I have no problem doing that. Oh, hell no. Dude, he jumped in capri pants, no goggles, couldn't even make it 25 feet. It probably was I guarantee you it was a hotel pool, so it wasn't 25.
Ready to rumble.
Huh?
Get ready to rumble.
It wasn't 25 meters or 25 yards.
No, it was just a pool, some kind of a 5-foot pool that he dove into.
Dude, I just don't worry about it. I was just open water swimming the other day. I'm good. Dragging 2 kids, by the way, 100 meters onto the platform so they could swim and dive, and then sat in the water forever because one of the kids couldn't swim. I'm good, bro. But do know that if ever happens, I'm getting paid to do it. I don't do shit for free. Put some money down. Put it down. Lopez, put it down. Your jorts, you might have to sell your jorts or Dickies or whatever the fuck you're wearing. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what's so exciting. I don't know why y'all want to see me in a Speedo. My wife likes to see me in a Speedo.
Michael Phelps, baby.
But I'm telling you, like, I used to look good in a Speedo, but now
she doesn't want to see you in a Speedo anymore. She doesn't.
Yeah, I don't think y'all want to see me in a fucking Speedo.
Nobody wants it.
Because that's what you know. I'm gonna be wearing. You know, I'm wearing a Speedo, so y'all gonna get to see that.
Marco.
All right. Well, hey, look, this is how it's coming. I'm taking $1,000. I'm going to be geared up. I mean, I wear goggles, just to let you know. Have them all the time. Got 3 sets ready to go. I'm probably going to, come in there, maybe shave the beard for a little bit more extra
chest hair.
Huh?
You gonna shave the chest hair?
No, I don't. No, shave the chest.
You're going to Speedo. You gotta shave the chest.
No, dude, you don't have to do that. To be honest with you, it'd be so 100 meters, my ass. The dude could probably make it fucking 25 feet.
Yo, Wookie wants Dom. He goes, Dom wants Marco and Slave Leah.
Yeah, that's what he wants. I don't know. I think Lopez just wants to see me in a Speedo. I think that's what it is. I think that's like, yo, all right, it ain't that serious. Yeah, no, that's like no shot. Like literally no shot. But hey, do this. Watch SNS, donate a lot of money, get him up to YouTube takes 30%, so $1,300 or whatever, so that he's got enough money to lose $1,000. And then, yeah, sure. I guess we could do a video for him. If you could give him $1,000, I'll beat him for $1,000. Yeah. I'll beat him for $1,000. We're not doing 100 meters. We're doing 25.
2 burgers in your hand.
I can't do it 2 burgers in my hand. No. I will though. If we go 50 yards, I will down a High Life.
We're just
halfway
trying to
through.
help out the look, though. Dump's going to shave his beard, but he's not going to shave his chest hair. It's going to be hideous.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I don't need to. That's not enough. I mean, it's a little bit of resistance. I only need 1/10 of a second.
Hey, BK has $1,000 that Kyle beat you, Wayseeker.
Yeah.
No shot again. No shot. You guys are betting on things you don't know about.
That's the easiest money ever.
Yeah, Wayseeker, I'll back you the 1,000 if you ain't got it, because
I got 1,000 on that one. Kyle ain't got
I don't think BK's got $1,000.
Kyle got another 1,000. He's not putting it there. BK's
no,
not
Kyle ain't. But Kyle knows better. But I guarantee you, BK, we need to see the money first. And number two, we need to see the money first. And believe me, I'll be bringing my pen. We'll be checking those $100 bills off.
Can you imagine Kyle at 40?
Kyle's like 58 years old. Dude. He ain't running shit.
He can't do that.
Hey, don't be surprised, man. Listen, never judge a book by its cover.
Dom.
No.
We ain't saying Dom couldn't beat Wayseeker, because Dom could beat Wayseeker. Dom got a shot of beating Wayseeker.
Dom beat me in 40.
Dom got a shot of beating you in the 40.
I could take Dom. You give me.
You couldn't take me in a 40 either, by the way.
You get me a mile or more, I'll take Dom all day.
You could beat me in the 40. You could beat me in the 150. You could beat me, 150.
You sure about that, Wayseeker?
What?
You sure about that?
A mile?
I'll figure bet you in nubs.
I'll put some odds on that. I'll put some odds on Dom and you.
I think
I don't know. That would be actually the best race on here on the channel. The best race on here may be that. Running a mile between Dom and Wayseeker. That might be the closest race that we have on this channel.
You think you can do a 7-minute mile?
You give him 2 months, I bet you he could.
What?
You give him 2 months, I bet you he could.
I would
also
like
tall.
to see it.
He's also tall and he's leg strong.
He is. But
all he's got to do is get his
got
stamina
time
up
to
a
train. I know he's got muscles, but I don't know if he's in running shape.
Miles a bit much, but I think it's a closer race than me against dude. It's a closer race than me against
closer.
Lopez than anything.
Yeah, no, but Dom would beat me short because he's bigger than me. He's taller than me. Got more muscles.
Kyle has the flash curtains.
But I think the mile. I think I take you, Dom.
Maybe.
We could try. We all have to get
7-minute mile is swift. 7-minute. I don't think Wayseeker could do a 7-minute mile though. That's why I'm calling bullshit. This ain't 1998, bro. You ain't running no 7-minute mile.
I can do 7-minute mile. Give me 3 weeks. I can do a 7-minute mile.
All right. Well, I'm no. If you could do a 7-minute mile, you could probably
come to Detroit. Come to the Baltimore Comic-Con in September.
Well, you're not running miles there because they will shoot you while you're running your miles. No. Yeah. Just saying.
Why is he running?
Have Lopez come there. I'll beat him in the $1,000. I'll beat him in the pool. We'll do 2 laps in the pool. He can choose whichever one. If he wants to do the shorter version, which is only like 20 fucking yards, or he could do the longer one, in a lap pool there, which is usually like 40 fucking yards, whatever. We could do that. I'll beat him in both. I'll probably lap him, even though you can't lap people. I'll just lap him for the point. So I'll hit the 50, come back and lap him again. Yeah, I don't know. Well, if we can find a video of Lopez diving in.
That video, like it
BK, do you see how Kyle's not commenting? Kyle doesn't want you to push him into this fight. I'm guaranteeing that.
To be honest, I don't want to see any.
I don't want to see Lopez. I don't want any harm to Lopez.
Sink like,
yeah. I mean, I don't know what his joke is. He does, though. He truly believes. I will tell you this. He does truly believe that he could beat me swimming.
He also truly believes he can beat Sticks and Tetris, which I would like.
No, he 100%. That's not a joke. Like, you guys think this is a joke. No, he 100% believes it. He doesn't understand. Like, it is going to crush him one day if this ever arises. It will crush him.
He's handsomely rugged, man. You got to be careful with that too.
I think that's why he blocked me. To be honest with you, was it the handsomely rugged comment? But whatever it is, it's a blow to his ego, and it will be a blow to his ego when I completely destroy him. And I might, depending on how I'm feeling that day, I might want to do it one-handed. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to yet or not, but I might just do it one-handed.
There's no way Kyle put any effort into losing 80 pounds. Like, that's never happening.
Okay, 1992 Kyle, even 1992 Kyle, which 1992 Kyle is way more than 80 pounds lighter. 1992 Kyle still couldn't beat Wayseeker. Okay, could be this Wayseeker. Wait, this Wayseeker.
I'm telling you, the Special Olympics.
Yeah, I probably would have to pull him to see. I'm still not giving him mouth to mouth though. You got to be smarter than that, dude. I mean, you gotta. It's not my fault. Like, oh, I'd have to pull to safety in a fucking kiddie pool. Damn it, dude. Like, you know how bad that is. This
No,
is
they-
why. Whenever
like
you're like, why don't you just do this? Because like literally, you're gonna have to pull a grown man to safety in a kiddie pool.
Wait, is
Do I
there any
look like
lifeguards
somebody
on
who,
duty?
like that's
the
gonna
whole
make my day? You think it's gonna make me happier doing that? What?
Marco, you might have to give him mouth to mouth, man.
I'm not getting no. Giving it's not because he's a dude. I'm just not giving anybody mouth to mouth. That's gross, dude. I do not like germs that much. I'm not giving anybody. I'm not giving anybody mouth to mouth. If you expect, okay, I would give it if I really had to, if it was an accident. But if you do something stupid, I'm not giving you mouth to mouth. Like that's God telling me that person didn't have enough brains to not do some dumb shit. Not doing
You
it.
can have Wave Seeker. It says here, Wave Seeker has God's wishing powers.
Okay.
You can see.
Don't need him. I don't need him with Kyle's race. I don't need him.
You see Wave
telling
Seeker
you.
come out of nowhere.
You guys,
God is great.
it's not even about weight. It literally is that Wayseeker's 20 years younger than fucking Kyle.
Don't judge a book by its cover.
Dom, this is why when he says 7-minute mile, I'm saying maybe not be so close because it's probably not, but it's probably an 8, and you ain't running one under 11. So let's be real. All right. As a game,
Dom can run under 11.
Make them.
what? It's not about kissing. You're not kissing somebody when you're giving mouth to mouth. I just a little bit. I'm not really down with germs. So like, I don't want to be. Yeah, that's an easy way to explain that, motherfucker. I don't want other people's germs on me. And to be honest with you, if you're too dumb because you fell in a thing, I mean, what is that? What he was texting,
BK,
calling me
Dub.
about?
Just blame BK. BK says that Kyle can beat me and put $1,000 down.
Yeah, Kyle's texting me right now saying he cannot until mute BK before he gets in trouble. Let me see this.
Yo, Colin,
So he put
come on, man.
Is this what this is? Hey, no. Hold on.
Is he trying to look up the video?
I am. I'm trying to look this video up.
Oh man.
What's his name? That's his name. Okay. Oh, yeah. I have a video here.
Yep.
This is not a 50-meter pool. This isn't even a 25-yard pool, bro. What are you guys talking about?
He said in the video, he said, I challenge you to 100 meters, though.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
Guys, this pool.
It's
This
quality.
is like a $100 pool. It's like
I know. It's not 100 meters.
like
He
12
challenges
feet.
you. He challenges you. It's not about what he doesn't do. He challenges you, but that dive is precious.
The dive is awesome.
and first off, he needs to get himself a phone that actually films shit because this phone looks terrible.
No, but look
My
at
pictures at least look fake. His
the outfit he dove into the pool with.
Can I play this? He doesn't say anything on here.
No,
that I
you can't play it. You can't play it.
I can't play it on here. No.
No.
Can I wait? Let me mute myself.
Yeah. There you
I'm
go.
gonna watch it real quickly.
Okay.
Roger. Try to take a snapshot.
Oh man, he's gonna love it. He's gonna love it. Oh man.
Just the outfit alone.
Hold on, I got like 30 seconds in. Get the fuck out of here with this. He hasn't even hit the pool yet. By the way, it looks like he took a picture of the long way to start the fucking out, which is only fucking 12 yards. And now I can tell because I know pools, by the way, designed fucking 2 Olympic style pools. He is now going the opposite fucking way, which is only like 6 feet. Hold on. Let me mute this shit.
You gotta DM Lopez for the video.
I don't know. Is he wearing a sleeveless shirt or his flannel is just like falling out of a regular shirt? How do you know what's going on?
Oh, you gotta DM Lopez. Everybody wake him up in the middle of the
There's
night.
no way he had this on Instagram.
Yeah.
That belly flop. Wait, what? You guys all saw this video?
Oh That's so good. Man, I was like, we're gonna finish early tonight, and then we got on this. Oh man, it's so good.
You see how you go off the rails? You
I know.
avoid. Stop talking about Star Wars when you just go off the rails. Yeah.
Dude, he's got like 2 foot legs.
What
What?
told you?
And he let somebody film this shit.
Oh.
Oh, so good.
He didn't even make it. He didn't make it to 12 fucking years. He had to start walking the fucking thing, and then still was 3 feet late on that motherfucker. Bro, he fucking, I've never seen, dude, he did a dive that little kids, this is why I don't coach little kids, because little kids do that dumb shit where they take their feet. When you dive in, if you dive in and you see somebody do this shit with their feet like this, first off, he said, hut, which Jabba the Hutt? I don't fucking know. But like, if you do this with a foot when you're going in, by the way, he has to do this because if he did it, his feet would have hit the fucking deck. By the way, it's called deck. His feet would have hit the fucking deck. So he had to go like this because he literally got no momentum. He jumped up and down, kind of. He kind of just fell down into the water.
The outfit, he dove in with the outfit, the capris and the extra long shirt.
He did. How?
He's calling you out, Margo.
He's calling you out. You've been called out. That's all that matters.
To what? Called out to what? One stroke? Is that a stroke or did he have a stroke? Hold on.
It's the unknown Star Wars form of swimming.
That's the dark plague.
Oh my God. He took a stroke underwater. He didn't even break the surface of the water with his stroke. He did a doggy paddle. Wayseeker. You thought after watching that video, you weren't quite sure if we were going to have a race or not? It might be even close.
You have to make for good.
I need to stop. I need to show this. I want to show this to everybody, dude.
And Lopez, I've got to root for Lopez.
They're my old shorts.
I mean, like, like I said, I don't even get it, bro. Like, you can't jump in a pool like that. You actually, they'll tell you to get out of the pool like that. You can't wear your street clothes in a fucking pool. Are you out of your mind? Oh. That wasn't even 25 yards. What's he talking about? He points it, goes 100-meter pool. He takes 2 doggy paddles, 6 strokes, and gets 3 yards. Stands up, doesn't even make it the other 4 yards to the end. So he has now proceeded to not even go half, like he went half the distance of the pool with 8, fall into the water, 2 doggy paddles, 6 strokes, and he still needs 4 more yards and walk twice. So actually swimming, he didn't even swim half the fucking length.
He's alive.
Huh?
Lucky he's alive.
Dude, he is. He was in the you saw that he ended up in the shallow end, not the deep end. Right. He belly flopped into the deep end, and then the minute he could put his feet down, he started walking the rest of the way. He was done after that. It was out. God bless whoever was holding that camera. How the hell they didn't fucking lose their shit and pee themselves is beyond me. Because I think I just pissed my pants. That shit was so funny. That shit is tragically funny. Hey, but here, on a serious note, Lopez, stay out of water. You ain't built for it. We don't want to see this. We don't want to see you out here trying to get cocky and something really go wrong, okay? We got it. You can fall into a pool and walk on the shallow end. Cool. No place else deeper than that pool. I saw there was a lifeguard on duty. That's good. You should always be. They had the little floaty thing in case he needed to drown, the little lifeguard, like the little tube thing. Did you see that on the wall? Did you see that there was a stand and it looked like there was a towel there, which means the lifeguard was standing to the side? Good. Keep the lifeguard there. Make sure there's a lifeguard that could at least get you to the shallow end, maybe get you out and pump out whatever chlorine's in you. Oh, man. Wow. That's amazing. And that, how little of me do you think, Wayseeker, that you think that? Kyle could beat you in a race now. I take it back.
And that video is still better than the book, the Bounty Hunters book that we got this week.
I don't think that's true. That video was pretty funny though.
Anywho.
Holy hell! What's that?
It's 3 hours.
Yeah, we gotta go. We gotta go.
Yeah,
I can't believe that's actually a video.
Yeah,
All right. Well, thank you everybody, and thank you for yeah. These are the things that are coming. Those were Dom's old shorts. No. Yeah. They definitely were made for a taller guy. He wears shorts like that. It's to hide that he's only got his feet or like his legs are there. He does have, as you can see in the video, he's like pigeon or like club footed or whatever. So any day, BK, put money up too. Make sure you donate to SNS so that I can take his money or take your money.
Listen,
and then I'll have to probably pay for
man.
the ambulance that takes him away in it.
We love you. You could be a little delusional at times, but we love you.
A little delusional. That's just fucking Looney Tunes.
Hey, listen,
Oh my God.
I get hammered all the time when it comes to things, so we got to make it all. It's all love, all love. Oh man,
I know 6-year-olds that could beat Lopez, no doubt. I would put $1,000 on that. 6-year-olds. I would coach a 6-year-old for 2 weeks and I'd have him kill him. All right. And I don't even like coaching 6-year-olds. Hobbit feet. Yeah, he's got. All right. Hopefully Pete's back to get this back on track. We got to get out of here. Man, I don't know what's going on. But I don't know. I watched. See y'all later. Watch the rest of the shows. Thank you everybody for being here. We got a lot of. Thank you for everybody for all the donations. Remember, if you donate, it goes straight to the boys. So Dom's getting a couple dollars to buy junk. All right. Have a good one. Thank you very much. Later. Oh wait, I gotta do the exit thing, don't I?
You do.
I'm scarred. I'm literally. He might actually beat me because I am like just dumbfounded to the point that I don't even know. Like that was real, huh?
yeah.